Flavor made you refresh.
I have refreshed and reconnected on numerous occasions now.
Huh.
Oh,
Hey,
hi.
there we go. All right, now nobody touch anything.
Yeah, don't touch nothing.
I just touched my pee-pee. Is that okay?
No.
Mm,
Hey, Sean, webcams are on sale.
did you give yourself consent?
No, I didn't ask.
Ooh.
Then no, it is not okay.
In
It's a no-no.
49 states, not Mississippi, it's a problem.
Nice.
Yep.
Just so everyone knows, Raph, especially you're gonna need to stay close to me. I've seen you roll saving throws. You've got a paladin aura now that gives you a +4 to that, as long as you're within 10 feet of me. So.
I forgot we leveled up.
So, so what you're saying is that you've decided that after seeing the first 5 levels, the 6th one's going to be spent continuing to try and save Raph from himself.
Yes.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, I got
Okay.
3 half
but now I can double down on it.
All right. So I left a little bit early last time. I understand you carved open a creature and got a sun sword or something.
Yeah, I have a sun sword. Well, one of me does. That's an odd statement.
That is a very odd statement.
Seems fine to me.
There is no Raph. Hogarth just has multiple personality disorder, and you guys are going with it.
No, but Hogarth is every character.
No, no, there's no Raph. There's no Bellator. Is what I meant.
There's no rat. Yeah. What the fuck?
Or 7. It's just
Raph, did you see that picture? of
Everyone is
Seven?
Hogarth.
Everyone's Hogarth.
the hiding raccoon.
Hogarth's mom was not actually the one who was insane. It was Hogarth all along.
Yeah, I'm actually running around in the garden pretending to be all these characters.
He's just a normal guy
Making
in the
you-
year 2002 playing D&D in his basement by himself.
Just 5
To get to
God.
be like the cool kids.
It's going too deep.
button, trying to get the video working.
Okay.
All right, so we're screwed.
Go to everything.
Speaking of being screwed,
We're chilling out for a little while.
awake.
about around pretty much, and about around sundown, which was about the last time that you got to the island. You remember that little trinket Bellator gave you?
Yes, I'm at 1 out of 2
Yeah.
days right now.
Yeah. So that little puppy there is gonna burst back out into a hellhound.
Oh, it does
By
by itself?
himself?
Yes, it does it by itself.
Okay, well, that's...
What if I stuff it into the bag of holding?
Then it would
Hellhounds
burst
need to
out
eat,
into the bag of holding.
But if hellhounds need to breathe, I'm sure there's nothing flammable in there.
All that leftover wasp.
So
What
do I
do
know
you
this
have
is
in
going to
your bag
happen?
of- No, you would be surprised by
There's
this.
a vampire in his bag of holding.
I let him out.
Yeah, he's out.
Yeah, I know.
He's going to take him for a walk every
Right
couple
here.
hours.
Oh
All
my
right.
God.
So in the meantime, I suppose I'll wait for Hogarth to get back. Well, I'll just walk over to Hogarth and
Hello.
say, "You probably need this," and then cast Lesser Restoration on him.
Thought we rested.
I don't think so.
I
That
thought
was
we
the
were
last time. I
about-
thought we all agreed on it the very last thing of the night.
Yep.
Before you can rest, the hellhound will come back.
Okay.
No
I'd like to
problem.
do a couple things before we rest, though, if that's okay.
I don't know what I had
It's
left.
fine.
Bellator drags the hellhound out of the hut and just beats the shit out of it.
So,
I
but
mean-
oops, I said that to myself. I will cast Lesser Restoration on Hogarth to attempt to cure him of the disease.
No.
Does it not do anything? No, like saving throw success for the 10-hour thing, even, or
That's actually a good idea. Yeah, it would. So for his next 10-hour period, when he would have to make a saving throw, he'll make an automatic success.
because I have the feeling we're gonna have one of those coming up if we're gonna go to sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I remember before we left yesterday, Bellator tried it on Raph that he only had the one second level spell slot left.
Then Raph as well would get that.
All right, and I'll go ahead and drop 1 on Bellator.
Grazie.
Just to stave it away since it isn't going to cure it.
Yeah. I'm just gonna leave
Thing's
this thing.
huge. He can't get in the hut, right?
He's in the hut.
It's
I
in the
know.
hut.
He's here.
If we leave, he can't get out, right?
If I leave, it goes away.
With him in it, right?
No.
It's not how that
Oh,
works.
ish. Okay, so who's first? Me?
You just hear Raph give an audible sigh and another Bellator.
Bring up the turn counter. So
Yep.
see who
Give me a
goes.
second. Oop.
Oh, hey, that's a really good one for Bellator.
Would I have had a short rest?
No.
Not a short rest?
Nope.
Cool.
That sucks. I need more fucking.
Buttons
Aren't cursed
buttons
items the
are-
best?
Oh, I'm not going to be able to drop this thing, am I?
I can drop it.
Don't worry about
I
it.
think I've got a couple first level slots left. I don't remember. All I know is I have
Oh, it's-
railgun.
I'll punch this thing in the face. It's
Wait.
fine.
I get a bonus, do I not? Or is that only
If you go before it, then you get your bonus.
to my initiative roll?
You could have.
Oh yeah,
advantage
you
on
get
initiative.
yeah, you get
I'm just-
advantage on
I'm
it.
just gonna roll it again. I had a 16 and a 17. Okay,
17 out of
17.
Now it's
I'm
your
going to
dex
assume you
versus-
probably have a higher dex than it.
You got like a 20 dex, don't you?
Yeah.
I'm going to assume you probably have a higher dex than it. Now, you're all surprised by it, though, so it is going to get one turn.
Why are we surprised by it? We knew it. would
I'm
be
a
coming
master of the
back.
art of ambush.
But our characters didn't know.
Yeah.
Because the last time I'd conjured it specifically to be like, hey, puppy, go and find things. And it was like, ah! And then Xanthas killed it.
I don't remember that.
This time it's popped out.
You
on
weren't
its
here
own.
for it.
I know.
You basically stabbed it a couple times and then looked at me disapprovingly.
Like, what the fuck, bro? That's what
Yeah,
I would
Sounds
do.
about right.
Yep,
That's-
that was it.
That's what I would do.
All right. So then it gets to do its multi attack. And it has advantage. So bite and claw. Ow.
Cricket.
Those are gonna hit you, Raph, aren't they?
Yeah, a little bit. So that's
Okay.
going to be how much?
That's gonna-
14 plus.
14 plus. Oh god.
Raph is unconscious and he deserves it.
And I'm gonna have to, with how much damage that did to you, I'm gonna have to say that that's a automatic fail on one of your death saving throws.
Okay, that was just so you know, that was for 6, 15. So it was just 21 over. So I'll go ahead and mark down a fail.
Well, how many hit points did he have before? Because if the first bite knocked him out, the second one would have been.
The first one did not knock me out. No.
Okay, good.
Usually, if it's about 20 points over your maximum, I'm like, okay, that's an automatic fail.
Oh, I got sucker punched by the thing, completely unexpecting it.
Okay, so it's
Just a
Hogarth,
what? Oh,
Xanthus.
The thing is,
On the bright side, you do succeed on that madness saving throw from the corruption.
oh, I
Dude,
didn't
the
roll.
minor
Oh yeah,
restoration.
because of the lesser restoration. That's good. I got that going for me, which is nice.
Yep. Hogarth.
Hogarth smash!
Smash it, Hogarth.
Get shit out of it.
I'm looking at my flourishes real quick. I can do some cool things, but I've only really done the defensive one. None of them help me in this. particular instance. So we'll do defensive because it's good. If I hit. Alright, I get 2 attacks around plus my bonus action attack now, so I hope you're ready for this.
I have a question, just from
Yeah.
like quick question. So that claw does fire damage. Would absorb element work on it?
That part of it.
Yeah, just that. But that's what I meant.
I think so.
Okay. Okay, I didn't know because I know it's a reaction, but I didn't know if it was would work with like physical attacks or just spells.
Hey, I finally hit with the necrotic one! Finally!
Nice.
So all of those hit, and that'll do all the damage except the fire damage.
And
Teach me to
I
roll that
really
shit.
need to make a button for this. I'll work on that tonight. I haven't thought of it.
Yeah.
But
jeez.
here's my D8. That's an extra 5 damage going to him for my
Yep.
defensive. And my AC is 21 until the start of my next round.
Yep. Alrighty. Thank us.
I am going to.
Zankus, I hit 3 times like you do! Am I learning good?
I'm gonna hit.
use my chain dagger. And I'm gonna use my bonus action to snare it.
Okay.
Is that restraint? That's not grapple. Wow.
Mm-hmm. Chain dagger snaring is really good.
DC 17
got-
dex save.
That means that everyone else has advantage, and the creature's attack rolls have disadvantage,
Oh,
and it has disadvantage on dexterity saving throws. It rolled that one with advantage.
it did roll that one with advantage, which it shouldn't have. However, the first one it rolled was a 16,
Yep.
so it did still succeed.
It should have disadvantage.
Disadvantage?
Not on
Why
the.
should I have disadvantage?
Not to get
Restrained.
restrained.
It hasn't been restrained yet.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, it makes a save
I'm
and then
terrible
it's
at reading.
restrained.
Yeah, it makes a
Yeah.
save first.
I'm just bad at life. Ignore me. I'm face first on the ground, just like ass in the air.
Drooling.
Waiting for it, not you.
Can I still attack my second attack?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm gonna hit it with a short sword.
And you do get it. It is restrained. Now it when it fails it, it's just less restrained.
They get advantage on
So
the
it
second.
should- Oh, do I? Cool.
Wow.
That hits. That kills it.
Wow.
You greedy, steel-killing cunt.
Hey, I couldn't do this without you, Boo.
I
And
know
it
you could.
disappears back into the alabaster puppy.
I'm gonna touch Raph. And
Oh,
I got a
God.
good berry.
he
We
gets
got
half
good
of it.
berries.
Oh my!
I take that much damage. He gets half his HP.
Thank you. So that's 5.
You're back up.
Ow. What happened?
Your hell came alive again.
I didn't summon him.
It's just a thing. We bury it in the dirt.
I opened the door. Are we in the hut right now?
Yeah.
I opened the door and I just hucked the little alabaster figurine as far as I can, which is probably about 10 feet.
Okay.
And use mold earth to flip it.
And then I check my pouch and see if it just bounces back.
It is not in the pouch.
Then I'll mold earth. Just give it a little, ceremonial burial thing.
All right.
Stick it 10 feet down. But
Pet cemetery.
pet cemetery. Oh. Okay, so now we can rest. Correction.
Before we do, whenever I feel like I'm due for I'm gonna have to fight off the madness again, I would like to cast a spell just before that happens.
Okay. I assume you're only going to take like an 8-hour sleep.
Right.
Mhm.
Well, I don't
In
know
that case,
if the
it-
Bellator and Hogarth have one coming up.
They do, but they'll both succeed on it.
Because of
Guarantee.
Yeah,
lesser
guaranteed.
restoration.
Oh, right, because of less restaurant.
So you'll be
I'll-
awake for you.
I'll quit being
Plus,
an idiot eventually.
It's thundering.
Even if we didn't, we would get a bonus +4 to it.
That's true. All right.
Mhm.
All right.
And the saves that we have to encounter are my high saves for these two characters.
This is true.
I open the bag and look at Cassidy.
Cassidy's not in the bag.
Yeah, he's been out.
I know. I look at him with the bag
Oh.
open, holding it towards
Oh.
him. Like,
All right,
Hey, bro.
just back in the bag.
thank you.
When he gets in, before you can close it, Bellator sticks the end of the hilt of his sword in and
No.
activates
No.
the sunblade.
Oh
Can I
god.
Can I have a reaction to try to stop him?
I want to try to
Mhm.
stop him too.
Not to hurt him, just to get the sunlight in there for a
I
second.
want to try to stop him. 'Cause that's
Uh-huh.
fucking dangerous.
Yeah, that's gonna hurt him.
What would that be to try to stop him from doing that?
Both of you dexterity save.
A dexterity save. Okay.
Versus my what?
Versus your
I don't.
acrobatics check, I guess.
Acrobatics. I think athletics should be used, but
The kitty cat stops it.
all right, what does the kitty cat do to stop him though? Because Bellator is a mountain.
What I do is I grab his arm and make it to where it doesn't, like, he misses the mark, like push it out of the way a little bit,
Ah,
and
You
then
throw it.
I try to, like, I don't know, shove my shoulder into his, like, armpit area and try to
you
push
like
him back.
You full body
Full-
tackle his arm.
full body
and
the
just
arm.
Barely moves it an inch out of the way.
Exactly. And
Oh,
I'm like,
you guys
"Don't
are no
do that."
fun.
do you know what happens
what?
when you cut a bag of holding?
It wouldn't have got the bag. It would have made the
It's a-
sunlight in it.
No,
It's not
That's
a
not-
sharp
it's not.
bulky blade. It's made out of radiant energy.
Yeah. If it can cut people, it can cut bags. It doesn't matter what it's made out of.
You guys are no fun.
I woke up. I closed the bag.
I'd just like to mention that sun swords are basically lightsabers, and lightsabers are just energy chainsaws.
and
True.
So
I reached up and I grabbed Bellator by the chin.
And pull yourself up to
Yes.
his side.
he couldn't pull
That's
himself
what
up.
he
He
does.
would be off of his feet.
Exactly. Grab him by the
Said
goatee.
Bellator,
Yes.
this isn't the time to fuck around.
Fine. You're the one who brought the vampire with us, though. Remember that.
Yes, I am. So he's in my custody.
When he stabs us in the back, I will say I told you so.
Yeah, and when he does,
I
that'll
will
be on
stab
me as
him
well.
in the back. Alright, you see him kind of relax, and he pats you on the shoulder.
Raph brushes off his hand and goes and lays down to sleep.
All right. The rest of you.
I go to
Going to
sleep.
bed as well.
Rest.
Yeah.
Hogarth plays
Okay.
a song.
After everyone else is laid
to
down,
help us sleep.
Raph will go and tap Zankas on the shoulder.
All right.
Can I speak with you for a minute?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, that's.
Yeah, it's a
Oh,
that's a 12, and I have a plus 11. I rolled a 1
oh.
to myself because I was testing stuff.
Wow.
But yeah, Hogarth like breaks the strings on his harp. You see him start crying.
Yeah.
And during the distraction, I walk outside. Motioning to Zankas.
Yeah, follow.
All right.
So I sort of, 20 feet outside the hut or whatever, and just talking quietly to him, I say, there's a corruption in this place. Obviously, you can probably feel it yourself. And that corruption has taken hold in me, Hogarth, and Bellator. There's something else going on here.
Mm.
I don't know what it is, but there's something else here.
What do you mean?
There's, I don't know if it's presence, if it's an entity, if it's a power. There's something different. And after I was infected, I could connect with the land again, and I haven't been able to do since we sat here. And There's something going on. There may be a way to cleanse this place.
Hey, Raph.
Yeah.
Roll an insight check, please.
$22.
As you're speaking about this, and it's sort of in the forefront of your mind, you begin to hear indistinct whispers at the back of your mind. Something that's seeming to worm its way into your head.
So I trail off, sort of, and stare off into nothing and just listen.
It's indistinct. You can't determine what it is they're saying, if they're even speaking a language. What the hell is going on?
There are voices to this place. It's the reason I'm talking to you is because it's important, number one, that somebody knows why I'm not going to be attempting to cure myself of this. Not yet. This place needs help. But the other reason is because you're probably the only person out of anyone here that would do what needs to be done. If the corruption takes hold, then it's not recoverable. I need you to end it.
I'll do what needs to be done.
I know you will. Thank you. I'll give him a pat on the shoulder and sort of
But
turn around to walk back.
This land has been tried to been cured many times. It's very unlikely that's going to happen.
I agree. But Yorm is dead. My god is dead, devoured by another. And now something else speaks to me. Speaks words of madness, but there's a sentience here, and where there's life, there's hope.
Do you think it'll go to the madness?
I think that between all of us, we have the cunning to resist it. And to continue resisting it. But I just wanted to be sure, because I couldn't live life as one of the abominations that we slew today.
That'd be worse than dying.
Yeah, those were elves once.
We'll fix it before anything bad happens.
That's the plan. Alright, let's go get some sleep. I appreciate it.
Oh, no problem.
Alrighty. Go ahead and give you guys a long rest. And all your stuff is back. HP, spell slots, all that good shit. Oh god.
I'm just gonna change out one spell.
Yeah.
Would I know if these creatures are considered shapeshift? No, they're not shapeshifters. Never mind, stupid question.
There.
They're not shapeshifters, they're amorphous, but they have a... Yeah.
They're weird. Corrupted things. Okay, so in the morning when we wake up.
Yep.
I want to ask the receptacle. Who are we looking for, Raph? Your dad, right?
Yeah.
I want to ask him where Raph's dad is. None of that cryptic bullshit.
Well, no, I'm not cryptic bullshit. I need more specifics than that. I have to
What's his name?
ask a question back. Yes, I need to know what's his name and what's his race.
He's a human and his name is Arthur.
Okay. Arthur.
If I can pull up my notes quickly enough, I can find what I wrote down for his last name. Arthur from...
Arthur Pendragon?
Oh yeah, totally. Fooled
Sorry.
you guys. This is the story of King Arthur.
Please go on.
Then yes, let's just assume yes. You tell him the name, the full name. Yay.
I don't think I
And
actually ever picked one. Doesn't know his first name was Arthur.
okay.
Arthur,
So
the
do you
Destroyer.
know it?
I would assume so.
Yes. Yeah, I would. I just have to think of one. You give me just
Okay.
a minute.
In that case, you tell him the name, and he says, "All right. Let's see. Positioning is hard because that changes so much." You literally hear the sounds of the fish rifling through paper, despite the fact that it doesn't seem to be doing much except just sitting there. Here we go. Let's see. The last place, within a good couple nanoseconds, that we know where he was the ruins at the top of the mountain on the Isle of Freyr.
Oh, cool. So we're heading the right way.
Hey, ya fish boy did it.
Yeah, I finally answered a freaking question. Christ.
So, which
Thank you.
direction is that?
Fuck.
I'll point out.
Everything's upside down.
I'll point where it's
Uh,
at.
Southwest.
Because I was above the trees when that thing levitated me.
yes. Would be southwest.
This way.
Yep.
It's that way.
Let's go!
Arthur's Stone Cobble.
Stone Cobble.
Decent name.
So you took your mother's last name instead of your father's?
I took-
Much of a choice.
yeah, there wasn't much choice given to me. That's why I go by Silverclaw instead.
Well, I used to think I would have liked my mother's last name more. Now, judging by who our family is, I'm not so sure.
No. Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
Hmm.
Nope. Mm-mm.
Still don't know who my father is. He could... I was told he was a fisher who got lost at sea. For all I know, my dad could be like the sea god you guys don't like. You see Bellator kind of like look at him.
You know, I'm coming around to her.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, she's...
Naturey.
She's
Trap?
done right by Eldritch has done right by us, you know?
Yeah, I like talking with her. She was nice. She listened to my stories. Shut the fuck up, cat.
No,
Okay.
I want to hear what Seven has to say.
Stories.
That is the funniest image. Just a giant squid just like sitting there at the edge of a boat, just like,
Tell me
Uh-huh.
more.
Listening intently to this guy's story.
Yeah, it's like when we hear Iron tell stories, we're like, That's what it was. That was what it was.
No.
Yes, that's what it was.
No.
We
You're just mean.
we totally. It was. That's what it was.
My
You're
headcanon
just-
that's
says
the one with no connections to gods.
Well, you've got one connection. Maybe not desirable.
Yeah, yeah.
The-
Anyway,
the observer.
let us not tarry long.
I lead them.
We'll make our way.
We got any faster way?
There's really, I mean, do you guys have any faster way of traveling?
Bellator
Is it
can
time for
find
Operation Santa Claus?
Yeah, totally.
All right, we're gonna Saint Nick it up in this. So, Raf's just realized that he needs to be more than he was. That this land needs more out of him to cleanse it. So he digs deep and he thinks back to his time in the woods where there was he got one brief glimpse of the Lord of the Forests. and he clutches his amulet, and he wild shapes into a giant elk.
Thought so.
Where'd you
And the
figure that out
giant
from?
elk.
Santa Claus or Wood Forest?
So, and a giant elk can carry 1,140 pounds.
Yep.
What?
It's a
That's
huge
like-
beast.
That's like half a Bellator.
Yeah, you'll have to
How
walk.
much does Bellator weigh? What with all his plate mail and stuff?
He's well. How much does plate mail weigh?
4?
A lot.
Bellator weighs a good 300 pounds himself. All that muscle he's got going on.
So you might need to find yourself a steed.
Yeah.
But I can carry the rest of anyone that needs a lift, and I'll just with the utmost grace. And also one of the antlers has spirals of silver in it, leading up to a silver point.
Plate
We'll,
mail, 65 pounds.
will sort of take a knee to allow people to climb on board.
I weigh whopping like 120-ish.
Soaking wet.
Yeah.
You're a cat, so
Most of my shit is in a bag that weighs 15 pounds, period. So
Yep.
I can throw a few more things in there, like
Well, I mean
People?
that's 150. There's still
throw Bellator
1,000.
in there.
yeah,
I
Well,
can carry
Bellator
7.
kind of like
I can carry 7 and 1,000 pounds.
yeah, pretty much.
nice.
So even with Bellator, I'd still have like at least 300-400 pounds left over.
Yeah, Cassidy's
Which
in
would
the
be enough
bag,
for
so yeah, it's
Zencast and
totally fine.
Hogarth.
Yeah, we're good.
Oh, and I also let Cassidy out of the bag before this happened.
But the cat city out.
Why?
It just
Yeah,
I
it's
don't wanna
sunny.
keep him
It's sun
cooped up.
time. It's sun
It's
time.
sun
It has to
time.
be cooked up.
Oh, okay. Well, then I'll leave him cooped up. I thought he wasn't burnt by the sun last time. So
Yeah, it was all cloudy and shit.
Yeah, it
Um,
was all cloudy and shit. It's less cloudy now.
okay.
Okay.
Sorry. Yes. Then I'll let him know what's going on. Hey, it's sunshine out. Gonna leave you in here, bro. And then I'll.
All good.
yeah, and then once we're all loaded up, I shall cast Fly on the elk.
Oh, my.
What the fuck are you doing?
It's only up to 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Just
I
so
thought-
you know, Bellator falls like a rock.
Just be everybody hang on. Here, we need to make some
Alright.
This is
seatbelts.
amazing.
Let's make seatbelts
Bellator
out of
goes
some
up
rope.
to the front and locks in on these horns. If you're
Yeah, I'm
doing
gonna
this.
tie myself on. Just in case.
Hogarth kind of starts playing his lute listfully.
And the way
We're gonna have to get out of this shit.
Just be sure you land.
I wouldn't
before
fly
them-
that high.
Well, enough
They're
to get above
flying
the trees.
60 feet.
60 feet.
We don't need the fly. Though.
Yeah,
It's
but
gonna be well
get over-
conspicuous.
I mean it's a mountain.
23.6 miles to get to there.
Yeah, you should save it though, because if I run, I can dash at 120 feet. I have a run speed of 60 feet.
But that's fly. How does it? Well, I don't know. I still cast.
Can you dash fly? Oh, well, then I'm flying. Hell, I'm not
Yeah,
gonna
we're
turn down the
flying.
opportunity. That Raph doesn't get to fly. He's whee, spinning in a couple circles, getting used to it. This freaking 15-foot long elk.
Fly around. How far do we get?
So it should take 2,076.8 rounds for you to get there,
Okay, so we get.
which would be 346 seconds, which is
10 rounds.
5 minutes. Like 6 minutes.
So we get there. We get there in half the time we need. Okay. We don't have to worry about landing. Let's go.
Just hear those sleigh bells jingling, ring, ding, ding.
Tingling
Come on, it's lovely.
Where are we landing? We landing on the top, or are we landing right before we get
Yeah, we
there?
get into the
and-
door.
Where
We're
we
coming
drop,
in.
where we
Get there.
dropping, boys?
We getting
We
on
drop
the
them before we get there,
helipad.
so we got it.
Yeah.
One of the ramparts.
All I'm saying is the top's open.
Ramparts. Oh,
Okay, like we can climb.
ruins.
Yeah, ruins.
Like ruins.
Still most of the castle there. Right?
Not really.
Oh.
That's just indication.
Well.
Great. Now I have Christmas songs stuck in my head.
Sleigh bells ring. Can. I fucked
And
that
by
up
the
from
way,
the
I can
beginning.
maintain for 3 hours.
Sleigh bells ring, are you listening? In the lane. Wow, Bellator's a big boy.
Yeah.
That's because you guys are smaller on that map.
Yeah, 3 hours. I've got 3 hours of elk.
And he still has a fly speed for 5 more minutes.
So if
More like
1,000 pounds of elk drops on someone from 60 feet,
You're gonna take a lot of damage, and they're gonna take even more.
Well, he won't take any damage because he's in elk form, so he'll just...
Yeah.
I'll have you know, I got knocked unconscious last time.
Yeah.
With my real hit points.
This is true.
Yeah, that was
Did
scary.
get knocked unconscious.
Okay.
Oh, and yeah, never mind, I can't do that now. Because I'm an elk.
You are indeed an elk. By this point, I'm going to have you, Raph, though, make a saving throw.
Ah, okay.
The other two will be fine.
So I have a bonus from Bellator's presence, right? What's that bonus?
Correct.
+4.
+4. Also, why doesn't he have his aura anymore? That's a 10-foot aura, right?
Yep. 10.
Charisma saving throw?
Yes.
Oh, +4 is 22.
What were you infected by?
I was infected by...
You didn't get the madness part.
abyssal corruption.
Right. But, like, do you remember which one it was that hit you?
It was... I want to say one of the conjured ones.
Okay.
Yeah.
In that case...
One of the whippy boys.
Yeah, the weird
think it was one of
alien-looking ones.
Okay.
Did it
In that case,
The
you
black
are fine.
ones.
You are fine. One of the black ones. Yeah, that's super
racist.
useful. I mean, they are black.
So?
So it's just an accurate description.
We call them abyssal Americans. Okay, so
I sneeze all over 7.
I don't dodge it. I pressed to digitate myself clean.
Sorry. Burp.
All right, so you guys are now at the basically what's the entrance to these ruins, and this place is a lot more
Ruin than we expected.
chaotic is the right word, I think, because you saw traces of that corruption from in like the plants and the water beforehand. It is visibly apparent here. Like there is no getting around just looking around and seeing. And there's basically no actual structure. It's basically a few very broken walls and a foundation, and that's about it.
Some castle.
So this is
Oh.
where your father is.
I want to use my favorite enemy to see if I can see anything like human for just something with his dad.
Use your ranger tracking skill.
Yep. Hold on, I'm looking for my. There it is. Use that.
Okay. So then make a survival check.
Crit.
Ooh.
Yeah, that.
Wow.
Teach me
Okay.
how to roll, you guys.
Yeah, right.
You like see his dad asleep under a tree nearby.
Oh, there he is.
You start picking up on something. There's something distinctly. Yep, that's definitely the smell of a recent campfire and the smell of recent food. That's definitely spices that only elves and humans use. Meanwhile, you search around and find what is clearly a campground that was relatively recent. From what you can determine from your tracking skills,
Really
one
has.
of them, there appears to have been some sort of struggle from the thing you can see in the dirt by one of the parties, one of which that party seemed to have been laying down. The other one, it seems to be rather normal footprints in the surrounding dirt. And they lead off towards the mountain.
We're on the mountain.
They're not on the mountain.
Oh, these were the ruins on the mountain.
So not going to the ruins.
These are different ones. Okay.
All right, everyone, back on the elk.
Do you tell us this?
Yeah. I'm saying it as I see him.
Okay, so this is. I'll try to be really quick. There's an interesting thing about elephants, and I'm going somewhere with this. That a sign of aggression for an elephant is that it shakes its head at you. And the reason it does that is because its head weighs about as much as a car. And it's saying, look, I can do this, I can fuck you up.
Mhm.
So I shake my head, antlers kind of going crazy, stump a hoof, and then I'm going to go over to where the footprints are that led away.
Nothing.
So there's one set of footprints that led away, right?
Yes, but they're deeper, as in they're probably carrying something heavy.
So my dad is a cobbler.
Mm.
And I learned from him. So I'd probably be able to recognize his bootprints.
Those are indeed his bootprints.
They're his bootprints.
Mhm.
Carrying something.
Correct.
Well, now I know I'm going the way I want to go, at least, so I kneel down and
All right.
And we're off. Yes, we're off.
These are
We're
the
off to save
ruins,
Christmas.
by the way. Not on the mountain. These
And
are the
we're cold.
ruins that you were nearby.
Super cold.
okay,
Yes,
we're
we
gonna have-
forgot our jackets.
We're gonna have to come back though, because there's definitely something going on
You
there. with
quoting
regards to
some
the
Billy and
corruption, but-
Mandy?
Yes.
Which just comes out as.
Alright. Bellator steps off and starts clinking because of his armor. And he says, I don't think stealth is an option for me, friends.
You step
I'm
off
going-
and fall 5 feet.
I am going
That
to
doesn't
stealth.
affect Bellator. It's like falling in power armor, dude.
Yeah, he's fine.
Actually, it does a little bit of damage to everybody. 5 foot range.
Yeah, I got that one perk where it hurts people around me.
It's not even a perk. You jump from high enough, it'll fucking make them hostile to you.
I get advantage for stealthing with this forest deep area, right?
Hmm.
Okay, making sure.
Well, just link your natural explorer and just make sure.
No, I was meant with Mask of the Wild.
Oh, yeah, that's right, because you're an elf, boy. I forgot you're a fag.
Yeah, bro.
Once you go fey, you never go back.
Hogarth Stealth was his good friend. Hello, good friend. Mwah.
I'm not sure how much of a point there is. Well, is there much of a point to a giant elk trying to hide? I suppose there.
Yeah,
You can blend
giant-
in.
Yeah, dude, you're just an
Giant.
elk. Just walk around.
Actually, I take it back. I've seen an elephant hide, so
Yeah,
like literally like 2 feet away into the
Haven't-
bush, the elephant's gone.
haven't you seen the Spirit of the Forest? He kind of just phases into trees.
This is true.
I lost my
Holy
character for a
shit,
second because I
Cameron.
blend into the white up there. I was like, where the fuck am I?
You stealthed.
Cameron,
Yeah.
this is that movie you love.
Purr.
Princess Mononoke.
Yes.
I'm
Got
gonna
the
stand
tattoo.
nearby.
Look, I got the tattoo on my ankle.
He does have a Princess Mononoke tattoo. It's very cool.
Dude, that's rad.
Also have
Princess Mononoke
BB-8.
is a great movie.
Man, he's got a fucking huge Sheikah eye on his arm.
BB. Yeah. Shika eye.
I want to get a
Okay.
tattoo.
Nice.
Anyway,
So while you all are
Raph's too impatient to be stealthy. Just stomping hooves.
pawing at the dirt.
Exactly.
I'd see 2 spicy boys. Now
Roll perception.
I can clearly see them.
There's also a bunch of shrubbery and broken walls in the way.
I can clearly see them.
You can clearly see them, though.
Hey, finally rolled. Something.
Raph, you can too. However,
They see
Um,
you.
yeah, Raph, you definitely know that they can see you, but they don't seem to care.
So,
fuck it.
what do
Bellator's
they look
walking
like?
with Raph. He doesn't care.
and I'll just pace up towards them. What do
Act
they
like a
look
tourist. Take out a camera and be like,
Is that
Oh
He,
is
my
that
he,
God.
you?
pulls out
So
the,
Zinkas,
the lightsaber and just clicks it every time he's taking a picture.
I'm with National Geographic.
Zenkus, you also hear them as they're
Swag.
talking to each other.
Like, holy shit, that's a big elk.
You know these guys? Yeah, I ran into them a while ago. It was frustrating to
That
get
both
them.
the
These
accent?
guys, they only see the elk and the one boy, right?
And me.
Oh, they
Bellator?
see you.
I'm not trying to.
Bellator wasn't there.
Yeah, this is true.
I'm
And, well, see,
staying around Bellator. Let's go with that.
right. And he has true sight, so he can tell that that's Raph.
Yeah. A little bit bigger than last time you saw me, if it is who I think it is.
Yeah.
That the other ass hat too.
No, they.
So do I recognize them?
God damn it.
Poor salesman me.
You put so much dramatic backstory.
No, that's what Bellator's doing. He's pretending to be an elk salesman.
Oh God, that's messed up. Okay.
Come on, Mr. Elky. We need to find people to sell you to. Come this way.
Do you think they'll pose a problem to you? They didn't last time.
Shrug.
We kicked his ass last time.
Yeah, he had to run away like a little bitch last
Yeah,
time.
he forgot who he was for 2 weeks.
So,
Yeah.
the thing that Raph really wants to do right now is just charge him and try to pin him to the ground. But that's a terrible idea, and he knows it.
Oh no, Bellator can like see it in your eyes, and he's like, yes.
It's like the bloodlust is rising. But he's just barely keeping it in check and just walking towards him, tossing his horns. But who's the
Whoa.
second guy? Since I've assumed the first is Aaron Tamano.
Tomato.
No one
Tomato,
would,
tomato.
no one knows who that is except for Seven.
Oh, that is the
Yeah,
other ass hat.
that-
Okay. Wait, they can see the other ass hat?
you mean?
Oh, sweet.
Come on, boy.
Yay.
So I don't see my dad at all.
Both
Nope.
those assholes.
That's pretty much the only thing
They
keeping him
stole
from
his-
charging.
They stole his boots.
They stole his boots.
You know,
Bastards.
you really, really don't want to be doing what you're doing. You don't get to tell me what I want and I don't.
Oh, they are having a lover spat. It's so adorable.
As we-
Bellator like drops the ruse and starts walking right up to him with his lightsaber out.
And you see that Raph as well just is like a coiled spring, just walking still at just a measured pace, but just with an intensity.
This was your idea of a joke, wasn't it? Making me come all the way out here for something that I wasn't even looking for. I had to get your attention somehow.
Are they ignoring us? Are these assholes ignoring us?
I am not
Yeah.
ignoring you. I merely must take care of this annoying god first.
Oh, don't worry. I will. Wait, what,
Oh,
God?
he's a god? I thought he was just a weird guy that nobody could see.
No, you
Correct.
did know you was
Hi. Yeah. I forget his name. Put it down.
God. I've written down here.
It's Neurolephatep.
Yeah.
I told you.
Nero left it. That's right.
Yep, you were at the 10.
Here. Do any of you want this? He says, and he tosses at 7. What?
Another gun?
Nope.
More ammo for the gun? A sniper rifle this time.
Woo!
This thing.
What the hell is that?
What thing? Do you link it in Discord?
Linked in
Yep.
Discord.
What the fuck is that? No, I don't want that. It's disgusting.
Agreed. His idea of a joke, I assume.
I'll take it and look at it. I won't put it on unless it
Oh,
forcefully
it's
puts it
looking
on.
back at you. Don't worry.
It is looking back at you.
The fuck is this thing?
Alright, assholes. I don't care who either of you are or what you're doing here. Just tell me where Raf's father is.
Who? I don't.
Bellator
who you're
doesn't
talking
know
about.
that this is the guy who killed Yorm.
No, he doesn't.
And I can't tell him right now.
You there, Cat 7. Yes, 7. You
Mhm.
should know.
What?
Did not Yogg-Sothoth's messenger? I could have sworn I. He told you, did he not?
Told me.
Who you're looking for?
Maybe. Recall.
You're looking for the. I'm sorry. Why is he an elk right now?
It's what they
It's very
do.
difficult to talk with.
All the better to kick
Raph
your
is-
asses with. No.
Raph will turn back into a half elf.
Oh, God.
Alright.
And it was. I'm assuming that was Nihilotep that said that.
Yep.
We're looking
was.
for.
Thank you. That is much better. I could communicate with you telepathically, but then they wouldn't be able to hear it, and it's a whole mess.
And we're
I
looking for
appreciate
Raph's
that.
dad.
Yeah.
That he was on
Where's
top of
Arthur?
a mountain. On this island.
Couple.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to go find the rest of the pieces that you are keeping me from.
Is that Aaron Tamano said that?
Yep.
You go nowhere, God Killer.
Wait, what?
You stay here.
Very well. I caused
Where's
you
my
trouble
father?
before, I will not again.
What do you mean, God Killer?
Why don't you explain that, Tamano?
He's probably referring to how I had to assimilate Yorm into myself.
Oh, the
in order
second
to
he
achieve-
says that, yeah, Bellator attacks. It's initiative at that point.
Yep. Well,
Okay.
Yes.
I'm glad I left the spell. Right. Totally glad I left it.
You guys hear Bellator yelled, "Viles esos hermator praetor," which means "fuck you, you pig fucker" in Latin.
Is Bellator going to roll initiative?
Yeah, he is eventually.
Eventually.
Whenever Sean's done looking up how to say "fuck you, you pig fucker" in Latin.
I'm missing my 360 vision, by the way.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Hold on. I pulled you from your character thing. So.
Bogarth rolling like ass tonight, except when it comes to attacks. And that's probably about to go down the drain too.
All right. So then, that's gonna be surprise against him.
Nice. That means I get advantage, right?
Yep.
Whoa!
Man.
The extra 3 is if he's an undead.
Which he is not.
But does that hit him?
It does.
Alright, he's getting smitten as well.
He's gonna fall in love with him.
Nice!
Ooh, excellent. Almost.
So that's 30 damage from the first hit. Oh, you fucker.
Damn.
I'd like to point out that for once, I didn't start it.
This
Alright,
is
so the
true.
blade just goes through him,
Basically.
and Bellator kind of growls, then puts it away and pulls out his sword and swings again.
All right.
Much
That
less
does
damage.
indeed hit.
Oh, that was a bunch of horse shit. That brings a lot of DPS out of this fight, just letting you guys know.
You cause a small tear to form in his jacket and a small cut on his arm. Is this really necessary?
Yeah, Bellator. I'm just assuming that Latin and Angelic are the same language, or Celestial are the same language. So Bellator is just cursing them out in Celestial.
Yeah, I can see that.
Okay, so
All right.
Bogarth
Yeah, now it's
is.
now it's his turn now. 'Cause
Yep.
I didn't know if it started at yours and went around, or it started is after.
Basically, everyone has a surprised condition
Yeah,
the first round, except for Bellator.
I mean, really surprised.
I mean,
Yeah,
I-
no one on our end is surprised, but they have the surprise condition.
Okay.
See, Bellator's the fight starter now. We don't gotta worry about Raph getting
It's
in
like-
there.
Everyone was just surprised that it wasn't Raph.
Yeah, that's it. They're all just waiting on him. And capture it. It's a reaction. Why does it say action?
Boom! You don't get no mirror images, bitch.
Let's say
I don't know.
because it's set up to say action on your turn, blah 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 blah. Or action when you see.
If you're not careful, Aaron, they could kill you. Shut up.
Oh, my fucking sheet's broke. We're just gonna leave it as that, even though we know it's. Okay, so does he have a bonus action? Slash move.
He's moving. over here.
I get
I get attack of opportunity.
Correct.
And if Raph hits with his, he's not going nowhere.
How did he
However-
move? Did he just go like this?
Basically.
Bellator first.
Could I get one too? I don't know.
Oh, I wouldn't have advantage.
Well, I don't have a reaction, so it doesn't matter.
Oh, 19 was first anyway.
Yep, 19 was first. I'm going to need both of you to roll strength saves if you're going to try and take a reaction attack against him.
You
Well, he's
get
taking
a...
the first one, right?
Yep, and you get a +4 to your strength save.
Okay. I'm gonna see how his works out before taking mine, if that's okay.
Okay.
Since he would provoke from Bellator first.
All right. See here. Oops. What did I do wrong?
No idea. Oh.
Oh, that's why.
I have a weird eye thingy. Oh, it does.
Okay. Bellator, you feel your sword catch upon something, or more accurately, it feels like your sword is caught by something before it hits him,
Yes.
and it's just held in place there. So it doesn't come into contact with him.
Okay, then I'll take my opportunity attack.
Yep. Go ahead.
So do you need a strength saving throw first?
No, roll it first. Because if it misses, it's pointless.
19 to hit.
That does hit. However, I'm going to need a strength save.
With a massive 8.
You have
So that's
+4.
-1. Plus 4 is 12.
You have 17.
Yeah,
Got it.
your... As you swing your sword, you feel something deflect your sword, and your scimitar
Bitch.
clatters over until it's stopped by the foot of Nyarlathotep, and then he kicks it back over to you.
I will eat your heart.
To gain his courage.
Kick his ass, Angus! Nuke him!
It's your
My
turn.
Rap's turn.
I think us.
Yeah.
Yep.
I get confused because
So-
of reactions.
Out of character. I'm sorry about this in advance. I hadn't planned on doing this, but situation changed. In character, Raph grabs his pendant and, still as a half elf, starts howling and charging at Aaron Tamano, and 8 wolves appear surrounding him.
You know, when that happens, Bellator kind of arcs his back
8
and howls
wolves?
as well.
Just normal wolves?
Normal wolves.
Normal wolves.
CR. One.
CR 1/4 wolves. 8 of them.
Wolves.
Bark, bark.
And then scooping up his scimitar, you will rush at him while transforming into a giant elk.
Okay. Didn't expect to need wolf.
Yeah, I know. I didn't.
None of us did.
I was like, that's such a pain in the ass for everybody. I'd never do that. Okay, well, first time. Yeah, I would. Okay, fine. Apparently, I would do that.
The thing is, the second Bellator figured out this is the guy who killed his god, there was no
Yeah, it was
other
just
outcome for this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if I stay as an elk, I wasn't compelled to tell you, right?
Exactly.
Then what's his name was like, why? Okay, fine. I'll try to get something out of this. And then it all went downhill from there.
Wolf.
The second I heard because of what I did to Yorm, it was over for him.
Wolf. Wolf.
And I conjured them around Aaron Tamano as well, by the way.
Wolf. Wolf.
Trying to block it. Escape.
Wolf. Wolf.
Put them
I just
all
need
the
to
way
leave
out
a
there.
little patch in front of him for me to fit into.
So basically, the wolves are blocking escape.
And as it transforms, you can hear me snarl, the wilds will come to collect its own.
Wolf.
Looks like we're putting all their points into motion this time.
It's almost like we've been stewing on this one for months.
Oh, not really. It was like, hey, look at this shit I got right here. Oh, really? That works really good with this shit. Well, how would that work? Well, ideally it works like this, but I expect to have this, and yeah.
Wolf.
It's a lot of.
I think you can pull the wild elk out. If you could do that for me, that'd be great.
Yeah, happy to help. Anything I can do, because I've just cursed you with having to deal with 8 rules, which I still feel kind of bad about, but
It's alright.
They all go on the same turn.
here I am. Woo.
They do go all. That is true. They all go on the same turn. Thank
Yeah.
God.
You can just do
So
like.
only one initiative. I
uh,
can't control the wolves, though, unfortunately.
You can now. Or at least you can control the character sheet.
Yep.
Okay.
those are
Yeah, I can't control the ones in the board,
Yeah.
unfortunately.
I have to do that.
I mean, I don't really think they're going to be around long, but you know.
Probably not, but you know, it's nice to have. It's nice to have an idea.
Never really played a campaign with a druid. A lot of extra shit.
Yeah, that's why I was like, man, this is just so much hassle. But if it was any other encounter versus any other guy,
Yeah,
No, I
anything
know.
else, Raph would just pull out all the stops.
totally.
What are the wolves? The wolves have a health of what? 11?
11.
Yeah. Okay. All right. In that case, I'm not even gonna really bother giving them HP.
Yeah,
Pretty much any hit from him is just gonna take him down.
pretty much.
If he hits, he might roll ones.
He might.
What's their AC so we know?
It's 13. I mean,
13? Okay.
He'll
I think you would have
probably
to
hit
roll
them.
ones.
That's as much as my AC.
Yeah, he can probably hit you no matter what.
Can't.
Everything is awesome.
There's this little spell called Mage Armor that's super useful.
Yeah. There's this spell that made it.
Speaking of which, in the abjuration thing that I finished today, there's a better one that's homebrew called Mage Plate. That is pretty nice.
That's a second one,
Something like that, yeah.
probably.
Okay, Raph. What does the elk do?
Well, the wolves make room, so scooch over to him, and I've used up my action and my bonus action, so I'm just going
Yep.
to move right up to him.
Okay.
I was just keeping. I'll keep. Can you just scooch them a little bit closer around to the other side, so they're sort of the other half of the semicircle? Oh, I can move them.
Yeah.
I would have conjured them as that sort of half of the semicircle.
All right. Set up your wolves however you deem fit. Your wolves are yours to command.
And that's my turn.
Okay.
Oh,
Let's go ahead and roll a d20 plus 2. And that'll be their initiative. 19.
Ooh, Swift boys.
Nice.
They are wolves. Wolves are pretty fast. Alrighty, Zenkus.
Hi.
You're still stealth.
Yep.
No one really knows you're there.
Sneaky, sneaky.
see a whole bunch of animals come out of nowhere and run after this guy.
I just gotta do something real fast. Okay, I'm going to start with Hunter's Mark.
I wouldn't have guessed.
Yeah, boy.
No, he's got a shield master and get him prone.
As a level 2.
You can upcast it?
What? Yeah. Yeah.
Aha, up to 8 hours. Yeah, good play.
Just in case.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to. I'm assuming I can. I'm around. Probably need to move.
Oh, you have a bow. Shooting.
Yeah, I mean, well, I didn't know if I would hit Raph right here, because I think I have the
You got sharpshooter?
359. No, I think I have the 359 because I have a line.
Oh, your vision's 359 degrees.
Yeah, which so I can, which it doesn't bother me because I can still see everything. It just helps me like get a straight line for my character. So
That's
I-
useful.
yeah, am going to. Am I up? Is this elevated up here? Where I'm at now?
Yes, slightly, but yes.
How much?
By about maybe 3 feet.
3 feet?
Yeah.
Mm,
You can shoot over the wolves.
yeah, I think I'm gonna try to shoot over the wolves.
Yeah, go for it.
And hold on, my character sheet's doing this weird thing
I mean,
again.
those are just regular wolves. They're not big, that big.
They're like
I'm
dogs.
going to shoot it with the bow.
They like big doggies.
Does that heat?
That would hit if it weren't for this.
Do it again.
Well, you only get one reaction a turn, so
Yeah.
that's
thought he-
used.
Yeah, he already did. He use his reaction?
No, he didn't.
No, we used our reaction to try and hit him.
Oh,
He
yeah.
teleports anyway, so.
Do it
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot him again. Do I still have advantage?
Yeah, it's
Okay,
Why would you have advantage?
I'm
Stealth.
well,
stealth.
it's first round of combat.
Well, he didn't go first.
Well, I mean,
Yeah, and he's attacking from stealth, so
Right, but as soon as you would fire a shot that would break your stealth, he would know where you are.
still the attack action.
Well, I don't know how it's adjudicated with 2 attacks, but
yeah, that's why I was
I can see it
asking.
either way.
DM's discretion, he chooses.
That's... yeah. I'm gonna rule that it'll break your stealth.
Okay. Normal.
That seems fair. The advantage is if we get ambushed, they don't get a shit on us as much.
Exactly.
Does that hit?
That does.
And 13 damage.
Mm-hmm.
13. Damn.
He's now got an arrow sticking out of his shoulder.
Is he bleeding?
Yes. However,
It feels good.
he's bleeding gold.
Oh. Money, money, money.
Money.
Well,
that's
no. It
Just kidding.
You know how much
Icor.
gold blood?
and that's all I can do. So
Jack is
Bellator. This man killed your god.
That he did. I am planning a route to get to him because he's a chicken shit that ran away.
There's stairs right here.
He jumped. Vaults
Gets to
over
fly.
that
Yeah,
wall.
why wouldn't he?
Vaults over that wall.
Yeah, pretty much.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you can get to him. You can't do nothing. But
Get right in his fucking face. You fucking big shit!
Hello.
That's Bellator's turn. Alright, Hogarth pulls out Cuddles, his bow. Hogarth was stealth as well. I don't know if they could see through a 19 stealth or not, but
19 stealth?
yeah, I rolled mine right after Zankus rolled his.
Yeah.
I don't. Hold on. What's his passive? No, he wouldn't be able to.
And Hogarth will just move to right there. Let me check the range here.
plenty.
Plenty, because there's a. I forgot I had spells. Spells are something that's an important thing a bard can do. Hogarth's
Yes.
gonna cast one.
It's a good idea because if you shoot, you will hit Bellator.
Hogarth casts Hold Person on Dude Man.
Good spell.
It's a good spell.
Needs to give me a DC 16 Wisdom save.
He has a plus 16, Sean. No, I'm just...
God damn it!
You rolled a 1 though.
Yay!
Very interesting. That old person.
He succeeded.
Phew. Okay. Hogarth will move the rest of his move up right there, and then... Wait.
Okay, 7.
11. I'm going to move right up behind Raph. I'm gonna gesture at him. Cast Strokov's feral cancer. Raph now starts to feel his feral instincts.
And he just starts even lathering at the mouth, pawing at the ground.
Oh no. You've made
The giant elk even stronger, yes.
no, made the giant elk who is suffering from a madness-induced plague even stronger and crazier.
and the elk is 100% okay with this. It's just literally seeing red, like eyes bloodshot.
That's all I can do right now. Don't have any bonus action.
All right, which means it's his turn. Which means
Okay, we need something from you. Are his, like, horns and weapon count as unarmed or weapon? I know they're natural weapon,
I think they're natural weapons.
but does that
yeah,
count
they're
as...
natural weapons.
It
So that's
says
what-
melee weapon attack under my things.
Well, I mean, that's what it would say under.
Yeah,
punch.
it would say that even if you were punching things as an unarmed strike.
Yeah.
Targets armed strikes, you can 1d8 armed strikes.
That would change his things to D6s. Or if their weapon attacks, it gets plus D.
They're already there's D6s and D8s as part of my attack, so
I don't know. I'd say they're weapons. Because it's
Well, that's
natural
looking at-
weapon, you know?
as well.
I would say the hooves are unarmed strikes. The horns would be natural weapons.
That'd be quite a nerf to the hooves,
Yeah.
because those are D8s.
They. In that case, they don't.
It's all
They
weapons.
don't. No, not. It's all weapons. In that case, they take the higher.
Okay. Oh, that's a
So you mean you can attack 4 times with his hooves?
Yeah.
Okay.
great.
Sweet.
More than we were expecting. Oh, it was Ton.
Okay.
Do the wolves not go?
Well, best wait for Sean since his character.
They're
Next
They-
turn, right?
next
This
round.
turn. Well,
this round, yeah.
I need thing.
Second.
Okay.
I'm back.
Hello. Give me a second. I'm doing things.
Have you ever wondered what happened when you put a god killer inside an elk blender? Tune in.
An elk blender with an angry paladin beside it. And a bunch of wolves just ready to clean up whatever's left. Or are they part of the blender?
Oh, they're a part of the blender.
The fuck is that? Holy shit!
He's laying down some magics.
You can't do that.
He can, though.
Cat, do something!
he said he'll be right back. Hold on.
Damn it, Nick! We need this to not happen right now. This is an AoE!
Okay, so that's gonna be.
Let's wait for Nick to get back just in case.
You could counterspell it again.
You could counterspell it. This is true.
Granted, he's only got one of those left.
Yeah.
So he better hope we kill him.
Okay, so I'll be right back too.
Yep, me too.
Yeah, me too. Oh, wait. If this doesn't kill us in the first round and Hogarth makes whatever save he needs to make, he can dispel magic on his turn. Yeah. Are you going to counterspell this, or are we going to try and chance it and let Hogarth dispel it
What
on
is
his
it?
turn? I don't know yet.
We were waiting for you because we're like, he might want to counterspell it because it looks rainbow and flamboyant. All right.
Yeah, if I see something like that, yeah, I'm gonna try.
Yeah, you're going to see like this rainbow cross in the air. I mean, gay Jesus, is that you?
What is that? I don't know if our guys can do that.
It's Thanos.
Okay.
It's Thanos.
Snap.
There's a Reddit post with Thanos. I can't remember what it was.
It's 3rd level or lower, it's gone.
It's 3rd level or lower, it's gone.
Yep.
Oh,
And if
hold on a
it's
sec.
4th or higher, I gotta make a DC
10 plus the level of the spell.
10 plus the level of the
So I have a question for you.
Yeah.
How exactly does counterspell work?
I see them casting and it.
Right. It's a reaction, yes?
Yes.
Can you counterspell a counterspell?
No.
That's a huge debate. Let's see if we can find some stage advice.
What's up?
Trying to determine if you can counterspell a counterspell.
I mean, you can't. I mean, if you're the one casting, you can't counterspell.
It would cancel your first spell anyway.
No,
Yeah.
you can't counterspell on your own turn by using your reaction to cast counterspell.
Yeah, if someone else saw me casting counterspell, they could do it. He can't do it.
Okay.
If he's casting the spell that's being Straight.
So, unless Nyarlathotep wants to get in on this action and counterspell the cat, then we're good.
Oh, that's different. Kind of don't like it.
You know, for a guy who likes cult sacrifices, this Nyarlathotep guy isn't bad.
Yeah, I know, right? What kind of
Is that a
crawling
thought
chaos
that
is he?
Raph? Is that a Raph? Is that a thought that Raph is having?
Yeah, I mean, he kicked my scimitar back at me. I mean, that's... Raph has a very low bar for it.
You know, I don't actually require sacrifices. People do it because they're stupid.
That's all you're
No
hearing.
inside check.
He's just yelling at you from the other side of the field because he can hear your thoughts.
And most of Raph's other thoughts are just, it's just rage. It's just a feeling.
Yeah.
Bellator's kind of just yelling. Just yelling.
So is it Raph's turn now? Oh, I don't know if he's done with his turn yet.
I'm just trying to see if there's anything. Mm. Yep, so he's going to use his bonus action and
Cantrip.
nope.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
you can use your... I didn't know you could do that.
He can.
Ah. Huh. Neat.
Kind of pays to be, you know, like weird god.
God
thing.
Eater. Yeah.
Yeah.
Crime doesn't pay, and we're about to scruff McGruff this guy.
We're about to kill level 15 dude. Yeah.
Sure.
Doesn't matter what your level are, your hit points run out eventually.
Those. That's...
I think it's Raph's turn now, isn't it?
Well, he can still move.
Oh, is he gonna move?
He's going to move.
Then he gets reaction attacked!
Yep.
Why don't you have... I don't know.
Damn it! Because we already have a guy with Sentinel and I didn't want to take it and let's just fuck each other up. So I miss.
Yes. And now we're going to roll stealth for him and then perception for everyone else.
How? He's already used his action and his bonus action.
Right, but like he with his remaining movement, he can get off the map.
That doesn't warrant stealth though, that just warrants him being farther away from us.
Right, but it's in terms of like that means he's going into an area that's hard to see him from.
I mean, my plan was just to chase him.
Yeah, it's...
I mean,
Fair
we're fast.
enough.
We're super fast.
It's true.
It isn't,
Even
it
if he
isn't-
like jumps off a wall, well, I'm gonna jump off the same wall, you know.
Yeah,
Fair
we're-
enough.
And we have Zankus who hunts humanoids, so...
Okay.
I mean, you want me to roll? I will, no problem.
No, I'm
Mhm.
just trying to determine what is going on here. Let's see.
This guy's a chicken shit and getting his ass kicked?
Sure.
That's what I think's going on.
Yes, that's definitely what's going on.
I'm just saying, he hasn't hit us with a single spell yet or anything. And we've done
Been
that.
counterspelled twice, so I mean,
Hey, he should have thought about that before killing Yorm.
so you can definitely follow him, but you'll have to follow him to the next map.
Sure.
And wolves have 40 speed. I have 60 speed, so
So you can all
Yeah.
get to the next map.
Just scoop Bellator up as you're going, and then mounted combat.
Oops. That shouldn't be right. I'm fucking up things. There we go. Alrighty. So you're chasing after him.
Yep.
Sure.
I'm gonna be delaying my turn until after the wolves, so I think Zankas goes before me.
Okay.
I will see him run, so I'm going to move to the elk.
The elk.
Is that-
Boom.
Did the elk already move?
No, I delayed until after the wolves.
Sending his minion first.
It'll make sense in a minute why.
Alright. Do you jump onto the elk?
I do.
Okay. You're now on the elk. Wolf.
The
Wolves.
wolves
All the wolves.
chase Aaron Tamano.
Okay.
And then will attempt to bite him.
Alright.
But they have pack tactics.
They do.
So this is going to be 8 attack rolls.
It will.
Here's 1. 18 to hit.
They have 40 speed, right?
That's right.
He would be out of their range then. He has 50.
How? Right, but he moved from...
Yeah, he moved once.
On the last map, when I was drawing some stuff out, at least the 4 front wolves looked like they could reach where he was. But maybe the back ones couldn't.
No.
Okay, well then there will...
There would be
double move.
at least a 5-foot difference that they wouldn't be able to get across in terms of reach.
Okay, I mean it wasn't that from the last one on the front 4, but that's fine. So they'll just double dash and surround him.
Okay.
Again in that semicircle behind him. And then Raf, since he delayed till afterwards, will charge Aaron Tamano.
Okay.
So you'll attempt to hit with his ram. That's normally a +6, but I don't have proficiency. Strength is +4. So I'd roll 1d20 +4, I believe.
Okay.
That sounds right. Just because the frailty inducer means I don't get
Yep.
proficiency.
And you've got a Zankus riding you.
Yep. So that's a 21.
That'll hit.
And the frailty adds a 1d4 because this is the weapon one,
That's
right?
a D6.
Mhm.
Or no, it does add D4, yeah.
Yep.
Plus 1 D4. Same as incorrect.
So it's going to be 13 damage plus 3, 16 damage.
Okay.
And he has to make a... oh, I'm sorry. He takes an extra 2d6 damage
As you're
Okay.
charging.
from charging, and he has to make his strength saving throw.
Mm-hmm. So that's
DC 14,
13.
24.
6, 7. So that's 11 damage.
Is he resistant?
Yes.
My attacks are magical, by the way.
Yep.
They are?
I
Level
was
6.
about to
Yes,
say,
they are.
that's his druid shape feature.
Druid level 6.
Moon.
Well, that's his druid level 6, not all druid level 6.
Yeah.
In that case,
Oh my god, the baby! Bring it back! I want to see the baby! Dude, I'm in charge of children's church at my church, and I love
Aw.
babies. Oh my god. Hello, baby! A cute little baby!
She's waving.
Oh,
That's
It's adorable.
16, 24.
I'm a baby freak, man. I love babies. They're the
Yeah,
best.
she's a sweetie. She's a good baby.
She is. And now he needs to make a strength save.
That's right.
We'll be
Also,
knocked
woohoo,
prone.
magic weapons.
Oh,
I've been waiting for that one.
yeah.
Oh, all right.
We're magically horny.
So then I get a second attack now. So charge. I've clicked it the way it's written there. Does that count for the second attack as well, or just the first one?
Just the first one.
Yeah, you'd have to move again to get the second one.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm just going to roll. I have to do this manually because it's without proficiency.
Does your spell that you gave him give him 4 attacks around?
2 with the horns, 4 with the hooves, but I can't use the hooves because he's not prone.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
So that's a 20 versus AC.
Yep, that'll hit.
Oh, you can only use the hose when he's prone. You can't just buck him.
That's right.
Ah.
So that's the another 10 bludgeoning damage. Magical. So that's why the ram knocks him prone and then the hooves.
Got it. Makes sense.
And then that additional D4, right?
Oh, right, sorry.
What's it?
1.
Blinded a Mecha Beholder with a D4.
Bellator.
Bellator!
Yeah, she says
Bellator hates these guys. I got some things I gotta look at. Bellator can do some stuff. Give me a second.
You did hit something.
Haste on himself. Move twice as fast.
Bellator does not have haste.
Good. I'd use haste, but used counters.
Which was clutch, for the record.
Yeah. Maybe we should try here a little.
Alright, yeah, 30 feet. Yeah, Bellator is just gonna bolt. Well, if Bellator moves 30 feet down, will he be within 30 feet of Dude Man?
Approximately.
Alright, I'm going to cast Compel Duel.
Ooh.
Cool.
He has disadvantage on attacks that aren't against me, and to move 30 feet away from me, he must make a more than 30 feet away from me. He must make a Wisdom saving throw every time he tries to do it.
So that means no one else can hit him in the meantime, though.
Nope, it's just me and him. But this is to keep him there for now.
That's right, yeah. Sorry, I can't see the turn order from the other thing.
What's your DC?
DC is 15.
That's a fail. Okay.
Fight me, you son of a bitch!
Basically. Hogarth.
1v1 me Fortnite.
Hogarth kind of. You guys are running too fast!
I got a free ride.
Yeah, right.
Come, you chicken shit! Fight me like a man! Hogarth just kind of runs up there panting. Okay, we're chasing a god killer. That's what we're doing. Got it.
7.
I'm gonna use every bit of movement I have with the feline agility as well to move 90 feet And I'm gonna run right on as far as I can go past him.
All right. 90 feet, yes?
Yes, 90 feet.
Okay.
Like 75 to the edge of the map. No,
Yep.
25. I will actually. Oh, because. Fuck it, why not? It's a bonus action. Going to. Killing Spirit. Soon. Ah. Whatever. It's gonna be like right next to me. Don't know where to put it yet. Wait, how far can I move it? 30 feet? 25 from here. I'd be somewhere in the middle over here. Here. I'm gonna put the healing spirit like here.
Where?
I just
Yeah, I saw it and then it
right
just,
there.
I can see it right there. Okay. This'll work. Healing spirit. Look at it.
Thanks.
How big is it?
5 foot.
5.
5 foot cube. One space.
I just imagine you summoning Baymax from Big Hero 6.
Baymax.
Hello, I am Baymax.
Yeah.
You're
On
just
a
like,
scale
but
of 1 to 10, how would you rate your pain?
he will rate it very highly
The-
soon enough.
The cartoon series they made of that's actually good.
I need to watch it.
Really?
Yeah, it's
You made a cartoon?
it's on Disney XD. I need to
Cool.
watch it from the start. It's not half bad. It picks up right where the movie left off, I think.
Hold on a second.
How does an opportunity attack work with that elk? Forced to. Well, yeah, he's probably forced to use his thing.
The
His
ram,
horns.
because he's not prone, unless he crawls away prone, in which case you stomp the shit out of it.
Yeah.
I hope you know if I ever catch this guy prone, I'm gonna turn him into
Mush.
paste, just like prancing around on him.
Remember that gif from Adventure Time where the deer takes off his hoofs and has
Yeah.
fingers?
Yeah.
Yes! Ah!
Oh, that's the best.
There we go.
He's huge.
He is fucking. Huge. He heals everybody. Unfortunately,
On a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate my size?
47.
20.
5 feet.
5 feet. Yeah.
On a scale of 1d6.
Hey, 6.
Why does everything have to be on a scale? Why can't we just do things?
Because people are fat, Sean.
Wow.
There we go. Now it's a glowing Baymax.
Perfect.
I'm gonna have to make that a permanent thing. Okay, so he goes first. And let's see what Aaron do.
He barfs up Yorms. You see everything's fine. You guys.
I mean,
It's a lot of HP. Better prone him. 'Cause we're gonna need that damage.
Yep.
okay. So, hey, Let me
Should've-
grab my big old thing again.
Jeez. Oh, jeez. Not again.
There we go.
That's bull.
Cat, you are within it. It just doesn't. It's a 30-foot cube, and so that's going to be the cat, and then that cuts off what, like, cuts off like a good
15.
cuts off like 7-ish, 8-ish feet.
5.
Okay.
Like that one. It's got a crosshair in the middle. Put it where you're gonna put it and we can just measure from there.
We will hope by drawing lots of measuring lines to random things.
Okay.
Well, see, the thing is that I need to know exactly who is hit by this.
Okay, so it's got 10
Is it
feet
20
on the
feet?
edge of the map.
Does it? Would he have? Can he do that with a compelling duel? Compel duel or whatever.
Oh,
It is not 20 feet, no. This is not an attack.
It's hypnotic pattern.
It is, actually.
Is that a wisdom?
Psychedelic, man!
Wisdom throw. Okay. Boom, make it.
So that's going to hit everyone except for
My two characters?
and Hogarth. Yep.
So since I'm a half elf, I have advantage against saving throws against being charmed.
Don't I have that with a wood elf?
What knows that? Hey,
Yeah, I do. Yep.
Crit!
Crit.
Crit like a
So it's
Yeah.
Noise, noise.
Now there's gotta
wisdom
be
saving
like
throw. Nice.
8 wolf saves.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll get that in a second.
Boing, 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 boing. Okay, this one.
Wah, wah, wah. 26.
Just start at the top, like right here,
Yeah.
and we're gonna work our way down.
Yeah, the first one, second one, third one, fourth one.
I don't know if you. Yeah, alright. So here we go. Wisdom saving throws.
What's the DC?
Fail.
16.
Success.
Number
Fail.
2.
Fail.
Fail. Fail.
Fail.
Fail. Fail.
One.
Fail.
Last
I'm
one.
assuming the.
Hey, the second one and the last one.
Alright.
Nice.
Just get those
Third.
bad rolls out the way.
Oh, Jesus. I mean, you're him.
Yeah, they're all like, incapacitated.
Alright.
Incapacitation is can't take action. So they're dead in the water.
Yep. They're just staring at the pretty colors.
Meanwhile, everybody else is okay.
Yep.
We can shake them out.
Ooh,
8
pretty.
wolves. Wet one action each.
That seems like a great idea.
But they're still body blocking, so there's that.
Yeah, but they don't get like. Oh, they still get bonus actions.
The bonus action is to drool a little bit at the side.
Pretty much.
Pretty light. Pretty light.
Cast mask.
They see a
sure.
bunch of squirrels. Squirrel.
Start twitching.
Okay, so that was his turn. Gonna move towards.
Well, going to do a thing. Nice. So with compelled duel,
Yes.
The move he has to make a
cast
wisdom.
that targets a hostile creature other than the target damages the target. Cast a harmful spell. Okay, good to know. Okay, so then he's going to try to make a movement action. Well, not movement action, movement free action, basically. And just adjust himself to over here.
As long as he stays within 30 feet of me, we're good.
He is.
All right.
And then it's Raph's turn.
Alright, it's Zenkas's turn at first, I think, because I delayed until after the wolves.
Yeah, after
You
him.
delay your
Senkus.
turn.
Yeah.
You're now just delayed until after the wolves indefinitely.
Yeah, that's how delay works. If
Okay.
you delay, it reorganizes you in the initiative order.
Okay.
Okay.
So Zankus and then Wolves and Wrath.
Wolves, and then, yeah.
Okay.
I want to delay mine until right before. Oh wait, that happens anyway. Some.
I'm just gonna ready up because I know I can't damage him.
You can.
No, it'll break his the duel.
Yeah, but I thought the whole point was to just to keep him from using that move action.
Yeah, it was just to keep him there long
Oh.
enough for.
Okay.
Fuck
get
him
on.
up!
Then I will hit him with the bow. Hold on. Why does it always do this shit? I don't know if I hit.
That's a wisdom saving throw with advantage.
What? I had longbow on mine.
Oh, I wasn't scrolled down, sorry.
Yeah.
And
You got the
I
same
believe-
thing for the wisdom saving throw, though.
Yeah, really.
And you can do your extra D. There you go.
Yeah, no. I was confused with the Let me shoot him again. So I do a 14 and a 14.
4 different numbers.
So that's a
Okay.
28 of damage.
It is indeed.
Not gonna be using that.
And he has to roll 2 concentration checks.
For
Nope.
10. DC 10.
Okay. So that's how much damage?
28.
28.
2d10 checks. For his concentration.
Yep, he succeeds.
Shiny. Okay. Wolves.
Wolf.
Alright. First wolf is going to run over
Wolf.
and he's going to attempt to bite.
Wolf. That does not hit.
15 to hit, okay. Second wolf is going to run over. I cannot select that wolf.
Weird. You should be able to select that wolf.
I can select all of them but that one. But he's going to run over
Of course
Yeah.
you can.
and attempt to bite.
Of course it's every one except the ones you need.
Yeah.
Right.
Bite.
And he's going to bite.
Nom nom. Nope.
Another miss. That's fine. The other wolves are in the stupor.
Well, pretty colors.
So Raph is going to wheel around and move. Oops, I have 2 people selected. Sort of 20 feet away. I don't know
why
if
I
he
need
wants
back.
to use his reaction.
Hmm?
Does he want to take an opportunity attack?
Oh,
You sure? Okay.
I'm sure.
And then he wheels around, paws the ground, and lowers his antlers and charges right back in at him.
All right.
That's gonna be 1d 20 plus 4.
Doesn't matter.
Okay.
Wouldn't have hit him anyways.
Go to the other side.
Yep. He goes the other side. Because you're a huge beast, you take up 15 feet, he just teleports to the other side of you.
So that used 40 feet of my movement. I have 20 left anyway, so you couldn't get away from me anyway. And I'll turn around and try to ram him with my horns again.
The entire point was to avoid the getting knocked down thing.
Yeah. That will be a 23 versus
That one
AC.
will hit.
Six. Plus.
So that's going to be an 11.
Don't you get the other 2d6 for your charge?
No. You
No,
block
because
that
it's safe. Yeah, you blocked that. It's
Okay.
tough and pour at the ground. And then my turn.
So you just dealt damage to him. So
Yep.
compelled duel is off.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, Zankus did damage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
he did.
Oh yeah. So compelled duel is bye. And
Or is I don't have an order. Bellator.
yes, it is. And yep, and he succeeds on his con save. So Bellator.
Bellator moves the 30 feet into him and starts hitting him.
Okay.
But as a bonus action, Bellator is going to cast Ensnaring Smite. So the next time I hit a creature with a weapon attack, I need that save.
Or be straight.
Nice.
DC 16 strength save. Alright,
15 for Bellator, 16 for Earth.
gotcha. Strength save. From Asshat Mickey.
I'm just pulling Hogarth in.
Yeah, because Hogarth's just going to dash up there anyway, so.
Yeah.
I'm here, guys! I made it! Why is this guy running away so much? Usually the bad things run towards us.
Fair.
Maybe he's weak. Shrug. Low
Blade
self-esteem. No confidence.
I'm just gonna shrug off that joke that I want to make.
Drogov? Drogov's fair.
Stroganoff? Beef.
Drogov's fairly
beef,
enhancer? Yeah, I casted that.
beef stroganoff.
Oh yeah, that guy goes prone and he's just paced.
We get it eventually. Anybody got Shield Master?
Right?
I don't have my prone attack aid. Sucks.
He succeeds on that strength save. And it's
cast
gonna be 8 slashing.
something and throw Lich Soul at him.
Uh,
Hey, look
He
what I
eats
got.
it.
Here. Oh. I
Sleight of hand check to slip the flanker into his pocket.
yeah, and I'm just gonna hit him again.
Alright. That does not hit.
That's my turn.
Yep. And then Hogarth runs over. 7.
I'll sit here. And I will go over my I have like 3 spells I can use. I will use 1 offensive cantrip. That sucks. Use that. I will use Railgun. I get disadvantage.
Railgun?
Yeah. I get disadvantage because I'm
Through
shooting the fat ass. Well,
through the
wait a minute,
huge
wait a
monster.
minute.
Why don't you?
I have a move
Yeah.
action.
You should probably.
You got like 50 feet of move, so.
No, 30. I gotta wait a spot with no before I get that back. Railgun.
Yep. Gonna hit. Fire and force.
Through the fire and the force we carry on.
Fire and flames.
Okay. So that's gonna be 10 damage to him.
Bellator, cast bullet.
Now it's his turn.
That's not
Thor
it.
looks at you like you're an idiot.
I gave him the remember?
You did
Yeah,
give him the gun.
but it's a dex weapon, Nick.
It's a ranged option.
Yeah, you're right.
Bellator throws the gun at him.
Yeah. Then he pulls it out and pistol whips him.
Improvised weapon, E4. Check it. Whoops. I didn't do that. Definitely a different drink. I kind of want more now. Not gonna lie. Wasn't what I was expecting, but I kind of want more.
Okay. Let's see here.
Definitely makes me think of fall. Definitely fall time. Mhm.
Not casting that as a level 1. Casting that as a level 3.
Change our force material as an action step. Hit target. What target?
The targets are going to be U7, Bellator, and Zenkus.
I guess you get a +4 to yours.
+4 to my.
Dex.
Dex save.
Okay.
Boom. Fail.
What's
That's
the
a fail.
DC?
24.
That's a succeed. That's a fail.
And it drops hypnotic pattern.
It does. Alrighty. So
Ooh.
you are lashed to the ground, Bellator, by magical chains of force. You are restrained.
He's not gonna use it on the wolves?
The wolves that he could one-shot if he wanted to.
Yeah. He only needs to get hit by one and fail a save.
Uh-huh.
Don't underestimate the wolf.
The big bad wolf.
Big bad wolf. Big bad wolf. Big bad wolf.
You should have that.
Oh.
Nice.
Is that what I think it is, Nick?
That's exactly what you think it is.
Nice.
Ducks off.
Alright, so...
Big bad wolf. The big bad wolf.
No.
The big bad wolf.
The big bad wolf.
Big bad wolf.
The big bad wolf.
The big bad elk. Mrrr.
That video. That video is so messed up. Big bad wolf.
That's gonna hit a wolf.
Radiance launcher.
Pull that rocket launcher.
Isn't he in a disadvantage because he's in melee? I hate to be an ass.
He's not shooting the wolf directly in front of him. He's shooting this one.
Fine, but just because he's threatened by
Shooting out of melee.
shooting out of melee.
Plus he's got like crossbow. Cancels it.
Yeah. He does.
Ah, well,
Well, there you
I'll
go.
keep my tray up shut.
Wolf. Get shot.
Wolf die.
Wolf dies.
Oh man, I've only got 7 of those left.
Wolf poof.
Man, it just makes Raph angrier.
Funny thing is, he's got to reload after he kills 6 of them.
Yes, look at 2 left.
There's 3.
That's a dead wolf. That's a dead wolf.
3 dead wolfies.
Yep.
3 dice around. Level 12 fighter.
Metagaming.
I don't know. He's a 15th level gunslinger is what he is. That's what he is right there. Where's his fucking grit points, huh?
Alrighty.
At least he doesn't have sneak attack.
Oh, right, no, but because of that, he also gets another bonus action.
Another? Didn't he really take a bonus?
Yeah, he gets 2 if he uses action surge.
Cool.
No, it's just.
You
Wait,
can-
no.
No, you,
It's just an
no,
action.
No,
you can do
you're right.
addition.
I read that wrong.
I tried to do that once and I was like, nah, that doesn't happen. Damn it.
Well, I read it as you can take 1 additional action on top of your regular action, and a possible bonus action that you
Yeah.
can also take.
Yeah.
Anyway, Zenkus.
I am going to try to hit him with the chain dagger of snaring.
Okay.
And he does take.
He is going to take his. Well, hold on. He is going to use. I tried to do this before you said it. He is going to use this to impose disadvantage on that.
So you mean just roll again?
Hold the weapon attack. And
Okay.
fail.
Yep, that's not going to hit, and in fact, that's. You're not too used to being on top of a giant elk, so you accidentally hit Raph. Raph.
Mhm.
You're gonna need to make a dex save.
I mean, if I don't want it to do that, would it?
Oh right.
That's a
Unless
bonus
were
action
you
thing.
trying to?
Not the
Yeah,
elk.
Not the elk.
it wouldn't
Not
like
the elk. But were you trying to when you were throwing it at him?
like whatever. You
Was
don't
that your
just
plan?
you don't just accidentally wrap someone up in a chain dagger. That's not like.
Right, I know, but it's like a combo thing. If you're throwing it, you want to do it, you have to declare your. I should have made that more clear.
I mean, one assumes he's going to try restraining with it.
Right,
that's fine.
that's why
Yeah.
if you miss,
Straps around the horn oh well. Use your movement action to get rid of it.
My ram attacks now fling Zankas at the enemy.
Man, that's a bonus. Does
Right.
extra
I mean,
bludgeoning
it's-
damage. Improvised weapon on
besides you're a huge creature, and
top. Zankus
it's
is a little
medium or
lanky
small.
bastard.
yeah. So you'll just take 10 damage.
Okay.
Cannot use it. Cannot snare him up. You can get it around his horn, but like his whole
Yeah, it gets
movement
around his
action.
horn.
His whole movement action will be like, oh shit, let me get that off you.
Well, I get another one.
This is true.
My wolves disappear, however.
Your wolves disappear.
Oh man, what a shame.
I'm going to try again,
Okay.
He's going to be really embarrassed for having shot some of them.
and I missed.
You do miss. And that's your turn.
Oh.
Raph.
Alright, Raf's going to wheel away again. Run 20 feet out, and then turn and charge 20 feet right back in.
Okay.
Beltor not have shield master? What feat does Bellator have, Sean?
Bellator has the let me link it.
Great weapon fighter?
No, Blade Master. He doesn't use great weapons.
Gotcha. That's right, sword and shield. Blade master. Useful.
Yep.
Badass.
It's going to be a 10 versus AC,
That's not gonna
and then he'll make another ram attack.
deflects you with. You just try barreling into him, and he just sort of deflects you with his sword.
And then an 8 misses as well.
Nope,
Put him down
Because
halfway.
he's not a baby.
he's no baby.
Wow.
Bellator.
And then I use my bonus action to, in elk speech, because I know Yorm can understand it, say, Yorm, resist. Resist him, rise up, the wilds call to you. And then end my turn.
Okay.
Bellator.
Do the thing, Bellator.
Alright, Bellator is going to use his channel divinity. You see him kind of like curl up, and then he slams his blade into the ground, and these roots
I'm
start
sorry,
going-
your channel divinity?
Yeah, this is
Level
it's
6.
flare,
Okay.
and roots come out of the ground and try to wrap around dude man.
Strength or day?
I need you to make a Constitution save. Because you are currently being held by the things.
But I am.
Fix it, right? Is it
Yep.
16?
But you have to make that that's for anyone affected by Mage Chain.
Yeah,
Either
to
break
cross the
free
spell
or
limit.
make this
Yeah.
save.
Just want to make sure everyone is on the same page.
Read it.
Awesome.
But he made it.
Yep. All right. Bellator? Bonus action?
I'm looking. So, question.
Yes.
If I were to Misty step away, would the chains get off my body?
No.
No.
No? Forced movement ends. Is it grapples?
Wait. Haze chain. Arcane force materializes. Target must succeed on a strength save. At choice, chains can be anchored deep into the ground. Creature restrained by the can use its action to make a dex save. Get rid of it. Chains vibrate off.
The only way to get rid of it is to make a dex save. To get rid of it. Unless if you were to Misty step away, basically what would happen is you would just be... The chains are currently anchored in the ground. They would break off and then re-anchor themselves.
Yeah, that's the way I'm reading it.
Because you're not grappled.
Yeah,
And they're magic.
it's magic.
Alright, that's my
I
turn
think
then.
it's a movement 0, right?
hmm
Sweet. I wasn't gonna move anyway. Really was.
Hogarth.
Hogarth's gonna come in and finally do something with his fucking life. Yeah, he's just gonna do some love taps right here. Boom, that's a miss. Wow, Hogarth.
Yeah, that hits the elk as well.
And there you go.
So
Hogarth.
elk, you took 11 damage.
What are you doing with your life, Hogarth?
Doosh.
Nothing. You are doing nothing. But don't worry, I can change that.
Hey, fuck off.
I don't have
Cat.
to- Okay. Well, my action, I'm gonna
What?
dex save, right? I'm chained.
Ah, yeah. That's a succeed.
Okay, cool.
You just kind of like move forward and the chains fall off. That's all I
Crack my
no.
knuckles.
Just sort of... I imagine he just sort of like cats his way out.
And then I'm gonna make my bonus action. I think it's well to move. Bonus action, move at 30 feet. Yep, I'm going to move this directly on top of them,
Thank you.
and that's what.
Hello, I am Baymax.
It is
Shut up, Baymax, not now!
heal for 1.
Thank
And I think it's when
Single tear comes out from Baymax's eye.
until the spell ends, when you're a creature you can see moves into the space, the spirit first time or starts turn there, you can pause spirit or store. No action required. Okay, so when your turn starts, roll another d6 and you get another one.
Awesome.
Alright, well, it's first Aaron's turn.
Yeah.
So...
Aaron Tomato pulls up people. He casts Radiant Bullet.
Not inaccurate. Alright, let's see. So then, he sighs heavily and pulls out his sword.
Uh-oh.
I apologize.
And then explodes when he touches it. I know what happens with that sword.
Oh, shit.
Secretly, Taxi had switched his sword and the fake Aaron Tamano's sword, so it's technically a different person's sword.
Damn. Who's he hit?
Ebony and ivory.
Alexa,
Hogarth.
play Despacito.
Why is he hitting Hogarth? Hogarth hasn't done shit.
By Louis Fonsi, Daddy
Alexa,
Yankee
stop.
and Up.
He said he was sorry. But you're kind of in the way.
That's 44 damage, right?
If all that hits you, yeah.
Oh, the 15 doesn't. Yeah, that's right.
16, 12. 28.
Hogarth is hurt, but okay.
Well, good for Hogarth. I'm glad he's all right.
Grits his teeth and glares at dude man here.
Yep, that's about what I expect.
This shit.
All right. So that's a 9.
You gonna run out of hit die eventually, boys.
Eventually.
And hit points.
Eventually.
Eventually, I'm gonna come out there and punch him. Christ.
I'll be running out of everything and just fucking attacking with my toothbrush by the time this is done.
Yeah, right?
Zankus.
My turn.
Oh, mage. Let me punch him.
Sorry, I was talking to somebody.
It's all right.
Apparently, there was almost a fight at my work today between
Oh my
stalkers.
gosh.
I
That's
was
not
sure.
good.
I think it's kind of funny.
Also, couldn't you have gotten a reaction attack because of Sentinel there, Ratty boy?
Oh shit, yes, because he attacked someone that wasn't
That wasn't you.
that wasn't me. Thank you. I
You're
will
welcome.
take the action attack.
Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, Cameron. I'm just trying to.
No, you're good, ma'am.
This is -2 on there. No, it's not because it's not a frenzy attack. I don't know.
Either way, I think it hits.
Either way, it hits.
So it's going to be 12 bludgeoning damage, and his speed is now 0.
Oh,
His speed is now
Yeah.
0. Oh well.
Yep,
Rest
because
of
of
the
Sentinel.
That happen every time you hit him, or just on the opportunities?
On reactions. On
Just
reaction
reactions.
attacks.
Zankus.
Oh, Delios.
Bum,
You
bum,
lay
bum.
down! You lay down, go sleep!
You don't dare attack my Hogarth.
He called me his Hogarth.
It just comes out as. "Brr, brr."
It doesn't matter. He understands.
I'm going to chain dagger him again.
Okay.
Chain dagger him this time.
Oh.
Eat a dick.
I think he should be auto wrapped.
Yeah, and you get the crit with your hunter's mark too. Don't forget that.
Double
Oh
damage,
yeah. I get 2 of them.
D6.
Yep.
Nice.
Alright.
23 damage right there.
17. Birdie.
Wow. Wow, wait. Wait.
Wowie.
Snaredocious.
Is he snared?
Well, hold on. How much damage did you actually do to him?
23.
23.
The chain. Did we determine if the chain dagger did magic damage or not?
Magic
Yeah,
it was a magic weapon.
It's a magic weapon.
Just want to make sure.
Pretty sure it was. 'Cause
Okay. And Dex save.
I think you should get disadvantage. At least. I got a crit. Are you not going to roll on d20 either?
I am.
roll a douche.
Did it not? Oh. Weird. It keeps switching between showing it to everyone and not.
That's alright,
don't
just roll
know.
it again, bud.
Well, I'm not gonna. I rolled a 1.
Oh, well, there you go.
There.
We'll take it.
Shut your mouth, Hogar.
Sweet.
Shut the fuck up. Target must make it.
I was Bellator, not Ogre.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Strain. Back this way makes it DC 15 at the end of its turn. End of its turn. Attempt to break it.
Attack restrained means speed becomes 0. Can't benefit from any bonus of speed. Attack rolls against the creature have advantage, and the creature's attack rolls have disadvantage. And the creature has disadvantage on dexterity saving throws.
Which means Bellator's attacks equal out to
It's actually worse
regular
than
attack
that.
roll.
Right, and then
If the
all the
creature
chain
fails
dagger
the
stuff.
additional dexterity save, the chain manages to wrap itself around most of its body. This causes the target to be restrained and unable to take attacks that require the use of its limbs, to cast a spell requiring a somatic component, to take reactions that require the use of its limbs. Additionally, any weapon deemed too large by the DM is dropped by the target, which would be
The sword.
the sword that he is holding.
Sweet.
Drunk.
I still have another attack.
Oh, just-
Yep.
So I
Oh, come on!
can move in and hit him with my short sword. I think
Yep.
I'm going to do that.
And remember, you're -5 for +10, and you have
Yep,
advantage on
I'm
the
gonna
hits.
do that.
Yes, my boy.
-5 to +10.
With
It's my
advantage.
feet. Yep. So we'll just take -5 on. So a 20.
That's another crit. Oh, I
Mhm.
thought it was a crit. Never mind.
No.
Crit damage.
Wait, -5. Okay.
That's my feet. So add
So
10
it's
damage to
20.
that.
23.
23 plus my Hunter's Mark 4. So 27.
Woo!
Could do that, or he could warp away.
Yeah.
Can he do that with does it require
Trying to
semantic?
take me over.
It requires semantic components, which you can't do with
Yep.
Snare.
Oh, it does require somatic. I thought it was only verbal.
Yes.
Nope.
Then
He's gonna eat that.
he is.
And he needs to give 2 con saves for these chains around Bellator and
Bellator.
Not
yeah,
2.
Bellator. He was hit twice.
Was it twice?
Oh yeah.
Yep.
It's gotta make a DC.
I keep getting confused.
The first DC is 12. The second one's 10.
12 and 10.
Yep.
Succeed. Succeed. Okay. Damn proficiency.
How dare
Right.
he be a fighter that has proficiency in the con save?
Yeah, right? Jeez. So the world's gonna get better after.
So wolves are dead. Is it my turn now for rest time?
Yep.
All right. The Gleeman Rasai is going to wheel about again, 20 feet away, and then turn, and he also gets a d6 of hit points.
He does. Let me roll
Sorry, I already rolled.
that. Okay, that's fine. Probably better what I would have rolled anyway.
And then rams again, this time with advantage. $18.
That hits.
Mm,
So it's 13 bludgeoning damage plus 2d6.
Plus that strength save for getting knocked prone.
Sorry, plus 1d4 for the thing, which is for another 4. And then The 2d6 is 7. Oh, that's exactly what he needed.
Damn.
No, he needed a 14 anyway, so yeah, he's fine. He's not prone. Um,
Scarred his ass.
so that was a 13 plus is 20, 24 damage total. And then going to ram him again.
That
That's
it?
a 19 to hit for a massive 6 damage. 2 1 d6s.
Wow.
You gore him straight through. The light fades from his eyes.
Nice!
Oh, shit.
Does the magic chains drop off of Bellator?
No, they
Yep.
stay there forever.
Concentration fades.
Nice.
The magic chains drop off Bellator. And Aaron's body slowly disperses.
The fuck?
His body or
His body.
those clothes are still there?
I
No,
tried.
like all of
I
it.
tried to grab a
Every
hold of
bit
it.
of it. It's just, it's like trying to grab sand.
Motherfucker's a lich or something, I'm sure. Do you have your fish? Can your fish answer another question?
Hour. Pretty sure that's about 8 hours.
Okay. Well, I turn back into rat form,
Okay.
rush over, and try to sort of like grab hold of him.
Sand.
Is there anything Raph would know, or any check Raph could make to either know what's happening to him, or how he could like extract Yorn's essence, or anything like that?
This is something that you haven't really come up against. I mean,
Well,
if you want to present something, I'm all ears. But in terms of precedent, there isn't really for this.
in the meantime, I'm going to take what I assume is like 2 turns worth and run that healing spirit over Earth twice.
Okay.
Then Raph
How would
will-
you rate your pain?
I'd give it an 8.
Raph will use mold earth to scoop the sand into a pouch.
Oh, I wasn't clear. As he's like dissolving, like the pieces are also starting to just disappear.
It's like dandelion kind of.
Yeah.
Well, he
Just
tries
float around.
anyway, and it's just sitting there like on his knees, just cursing incoherently.
Yeah. Bellator's like slashing
Pounding
at the air.
Pretty much. Meanwhile,
Just transforms into
cat.
screaming.
you get to see a thing.
Thing.
This thing
Fuck is that?
floating over. It floats kind of over his
What the fuck is
decomposing body
Mhm.
before it just sort of vanishes.
Do I have time to cast something at it?
Fucking Dragon Ball Z characters.
I have
Nope.
time.
It was clearly not something physical. You could see through it and everything.
I mean, magic could get
Where's
things that aren't
Captain
physical,
at when
but-
you need him?
Yeah, right? I don't arrest that bitch. What the fuck is that?
Captain would destroy that bitch.
What the hell
Captain,
is that?
Captain has a gun that lets him shoot into the ethereal plane. So
Yeah. And see into it. And
yeah, and see into it and all
Yeah.
that shit. So Captain would have saw it too and lit that thing up.
itchy trigger figure. That needs to be a feat.
So,
Itchy trigger finger.
So
You shoot before you
Right.
realize it.
Raph will bury his fingers into the ground, and there's using mold earth to sink them sort of up to the elbow into the ground and attempt to reach out again to that place where Yorm was and try to contact Yorm.
Meanwhile, Bellator is just angry, punching the ground over there.
You won't
Raph's
get
the-
anywhere with that.
Raph's the one that's feral. Jeez.
Yeah, when he says that, Bellator looks up and out comes the lightsaber, and he says, "What do you know?"
Well,
Please.
looks up at him.
Calm yourself, he says as he basically just pokes the sun sword and literally just pushes it back into the hilt.
Right, he pulls out his sword. Raph doesn't scare easy, all right?
Bellator.
Yeah, Bellator doesn't scare easy. Sorry, I don't know why I keep saying Raph.
He's not trying to scare you.
Raph will look up almost feral with rage and confusion and kind of take a second and pull his hands out of the dirt. And stand up, brush off his hands.
7,
And
did we
Aaron's
just-
body is gone.
Did we just kill a god killer?
No.
Sure.
Unfortunately, no.
Well, he didn't want to at least pseudo die, so we did something.
You did. It will require a little while before he can reconstitute himself.
How do we kill him?
That's a very good question. One I haven't been able to figure out myself.
Well, a better question, if you are open to questions, would be how would we free Yorm?
Again, a very good question. One I haven't been able to figure out myself.
Is he hunting you two?
No, he is not.
Who are you?
Near
That's
Lathotep.
the guy I saw in
takes
the
a bow.
bar.
Being a godly man, would I know who Nyarlathotep is?
Nope.
What?
You would know he's a worshipped in heathenistic cults, but other than that,
This is
See.
the guy I saw bar when y'all looked at me.
Oh.
indeed.
I'll hold up a hand to Bellator and say, I don't think you saw it, but he helped me in the fight.
I didn't
So-
see much of anything besides blind rage.
I helped nothing. There was simply a sword that came my way, so I kicked it.
Fortuitously. It's funny how these things happen. And Raph will walk over and extend a hand.
I can't.
Hmm?
I can't.
Why can't you?
Complicated.
That's not an answer.
Fair enough. Well, you never know with these things. Touch might shrivel you into some kind of mummy or turn you into a frog or anything like that, huh?
You don't mind being a frog, so
Exactly. So, what the hell's going on here? Where is Yorm? Why did he turn into sand? What? Raph's just gonna sit down. He's just
What
confused
the
and he's just gonna hold
fuck?
his head in his hands.
yeah.
Tell us what we need to know.
What you need to know is that
I mean, we don't like this guy. You don't like this guy. Said you're counterproductive to his quest.
yes. You see, what Aaron is currently doing is incredibly dangerous to the state of the multiverse itself.
Mm-hmm.
The kind of power that he is trying to amass is enough to awaken Azathoth, and that is not a good idea.
What the fuck isn't that? I know all about this shit, but Bellator's like, what the fuck is an Azathoth?
Eh?
Asmathought. What is an Asmathought?
Azathoth is... Oh, what's the best way to describe this?
Something evil.
If
obviously.
we are a dream, he is the dreamer. Does that make sense?
So he's like a creator. The creator.
Yes and no.
He who
Well, in
thought
that
of
case,
everything.
if we're
Yes
the
and
dream
no.
and he's the dreamer, waking up the dreamer ends the dream.
Correct.
End of the world. Got it. Why does he exist?
I don't know.
Can we kill him before he wakes up?
Why does this asshole
Possibly.
want to wake him up?
Oh.
He doesn't want to wake him up. I keep trying to warn him that the things he's doing is going to, but
Huh.
he doesn't listen.
Yeah, he kind of ignores people.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a
He does
very
that.
big asshole.
Yeah.
Hmm.
This is not the first time we've fought with him,
Okay.
Bellator.
Hogarth just steps in and out of the healing spirit while you guys are talking, pacing.
Only there for a minute. It's been like 3 rounds. We got like 5 more. Here, let's just
Yeah, I get 5 more rounds of heal. Give it to me, baby.
there. Not much more than the last 2 rounds.
Good enough.
Yeah, he's almost topped off.
That's fine.
Problem is, I can't interfere with this. I have to use roundabout methods.
You're an observer.
Good. Give us a sword that can kill him, and I'll do it.
I can't.
Why not?
So what
That
is
would be
this
direct
thing?
interference.
Tell us where we can find a sword.
In his
Well, you
hand,
can't do that
obviously.
either.
I can't do that either. Exactly.
What?
Hmm.
Well, can you tell me what this thing he threw at me was? This hand thing. Was it he that threw it at me, or was it
No, it was Aaron.
Aaron? Can you tell me what this thing he threw at me? Got a weird eye on it.
I cannot.
Yes.
Can't, or you don't know?
apologize. I physically am
Bound by
Something.
as a
some
thought.
kind of pact of non-interference.
Correct.
I see.
Not even.
So any direct question we ask you, you can't answer.
Correct.
Oh, can you tell us where
Then
Raph's
what
dad
good?
is? Like right now.
Unless
The fish told you where he is.
Okay, so he's still there.
Correct.
Okay, that's good.
Well,
Fish.
if you can't tell.
Fish
you
told me
can't
that's
tell
where he
us-
last was. It's not where he currently.
I'm sorry, friend. What is 2 plus 2?
75.
7. Please don't.
If you'll indulge me.
I mean,
He holds up his hand like this. Count.
Okay.
7, we have 2 very angry dogs right now. Now's not the best time.
Right.
So,
Meh.
if you wouldn't mind indulging me just a little bit further.
I can for about. He looks at his wrist. He is not wearing a watch. I can for about maybe 30 seconds more, and then I will be drawn back to where I come from.
give me some spell slots.
Raph's gonna
That's a Thoth
start
Court.
rapid
I'm
fire
sorry, did someone say they needed more mana?
Sure.
He sort of like swats at the air. You get your spell slots back.
Hell yeah.
All of us? Nice.
Yes, all of you get all of your spell slots back.
Oh,
Ooh, no, what was Raph saying?
Raph's gonna start rapid firing questions, basically under the assumption that he is not allowed to intervene on anything. But something like 2 plus 2 is 4 is simply a fact of the universe. So what he can answer and what he can't answer will actually tell you something, because he can't answer anything meaningful.
Bunch of random questions. Yes, no, maybe. I can't say that.
The thing is, so Raph's got a wisdom of 20. Me, however, I can't think of things nearly that quickly.
What is the meaning of life? 42.
Basically, the goal would be to, in a sense, ensnare him, because he seems like he wants to help, but he can't. especially wants to stop.
Wakes
Aaron
up
Tamano.
Azathoth, he disappears too.
Exactly. So, it would. So things like plane walking to a god's plane would be possible. And if he says yes or no, that means that the answer wouldn't affect the outcome, right? Under this assumption.
Right.
But if you can't answer the question, it means that being able to, like, plane shift would.
Having that information would change the outcome.
Yeah. So basically, he says he's got 30 seconds. I want to try to get at least some roundabout information about. I mean, Raph would probably focus more on Yorm, and if it's possible to separate him from Aaron Tamano.
By the way, as he's looking down at his watch, he then sort of cranks it counterclockwise. Although, what 30 seconds means is really quite subjective, isn't it?
I like you. So, okay, so first question is, it's possible to separate a... Is it possible to separate a guard that's been consumed?
I don't know.
Okay, so because if he had known it had been a no, then that wouldn't have changed the outcome, knowing it. So, alright. Anyone else got any good ideas?
Can you be useful at any time?
He's being useful now.
I would have to say that that's probably quite subjective as well.
What are the
Is
secrets
there-
of magic?
Do you have 300 years?
Maybe.
S-
If I learn his time spell.
Is it possible to go somewhere on this plane that would give us a greater chance of restoring Yorm?
I can't answer that.
Is it possible to go somewhere on this plane that would give us a greater chance of being able to kill Aaron Tamano permanently?
I can't answer that.
Is there a method of being able to kill Aaron Tamano?
I can't answer that.
Aaron Tamano, question mark.
That's all good information.
Yes.
Oh.
Are other gods in danger?
If Azathoth awakens, everything is in danger.
Fair enough. It was a dumb question anyway, because I pretty much assumed that from the state of the other statues. Is there a boundary to your vow of non-intervention?
There appears to be.
Can a mortal become a god?
Yes, that is how the current gods exist.
How is it possible to release you from your bond of non-intervention?
Not without awakening Azathoth.
What are the winning lottery numbers for?
For the Powerball tomorrow. Or, wait. In 5 minutes.
42.
Which level of the material plane?
Yes.
Because I couldn't, of course, tell you that because there is no lottery here.
Is there...
However, in New York, I could not.
How do we get Cassidy back to his place?
Yeah! How do I get back?
Bellator's probably gonna kill him.
I could send him back in a body bag.
That's a really good question.
That is a really good question.
Ancient.
Rift between the levels of the material plane are not as common as they have been recently.
Mhm.
To be perfectly honest, I'm not entirely certain if it would be capable with how things are currently in flux to be able to direct a portal back to where he came from. It may very well be random.
Is there a way for me to learn a method to open a rift? Give it a shot.
Yes. It's high level magic, but yes.
That was an
Does
excellent
Jagus know how?
question.
Who?
Jack is bored.
Who?
Okay, I guess not.
So, therefore, the
Wizard.
secret to defeating Aaron Tamana does not revolve around opening a rift, and Cassidy is not a required piece to defeat Aaron Tamana either, and restore your arm.
Nah, I think it's
I can't answer that.
Do we have to
think-
side with a vampire to save existence? Oh, that is bullshit. Bellator stomps off.
Bellator, that's exactly what we determined wasn't happening here.
Oh, thank God. Look, I'm just gonna walk away angry anyway and find your dad. Come on,
Thank-
skinny man with the bow.
Thank you for your help. I really do appreciate it. I find myself adrift. So it's good to have a reasonable
Oh!
conversation.
Thank us.
Oh,
Yes.
do you
You're
have,
skinny man with the bow.
do you have any restoration abilities? Like brew restoration? Or any ailment that you can use right now?
I have less restoration.
No. The god.
God.
Oh. That's a good question.
We have been afflicted and would like to be cured of this ailment.
You're not having-
Bellator and Hergarth would like to be cured of this ailment.
Oh, Mr. Raff Fancy Pants cured himself.
No, I'm not cured.
Wait, what?
I'm under an obligation to cure to heal this place. This place
Let me see.
talks to me.
This-
Hogarth like walks up to Nyarlathotep and just pokes him.
You
Not in a
poke.
violent way.
Just like, is he real?
Just see if he's, just see if he's real. It's like,
Your finger passes through him,
But he
oh
moves.
no!
but it does feel like, weirdly, even though it does feel like you're just poking air, it also does feel like something's there.
Oh, it's gross. No offense.
It's like poking ghost jello.
Oh,
Ghost.
that solves my dilemma.
What dilemma?
I cannot help either you or the large one in plate.
Oh,
However, the child, yes, he is cured.
no. Which child?
You, he says
Me?
without looking back at you.
Oh. I'm cured, apparently. Yeah, with that, Bellator just kind of like puts his hand in him.
Nope,
You dirty piece of shit.
I apologize. I cannot interfere.
That wouldn't have been interference. I interfered, not you.
You misunderstand.
He's with us as much as he can be.
I hate everything about this situation.
I know, but I'm sure he
As do
hates
I,
it more.
actually.
He's the one wearing the shackles. You just can't see them.
He materializes shackles around his wrists.
Oh, he's a jokester. Yeah, Bellator definitely walks off on that one.
For what it's worth, we'll keep. I know it's not worth much from the likes of us or likes of me, but I'll keep my ears open and my eyes open and see if anything comes up that we can help you with, that we can use to help you out of your situation as well.
Are you joking? That means everything. I've seen the kinds of things that this group is capable of.
Then you know that
I've been keeping
I
close
don't
eye on
joke
you
like
all.
this.
I cast something.
I am.
What I get?
Oh dear.
My god is dead.
I
I'm not in the
get
mood for joking. You've proven yourself
one
an
of-
ally and someone in need.
Oh,
That's neat.
that's a creepy item.
Isn't it?
Good way to get rid of bodies.
No.
How?
Chop them up and fit them in there.
Yeah, chop them up, put them in there.
At
Boss way
that
to do it,
point,
yeah.
I feel like just feed them to Raph. But
He leaves blood.
true.
Oh, this is.
My time is up. I must go.
Thank you, friend.
Thank you for curing me.
I put rocks.
I'll play
in
a song in your honor. And he smiles.
You feel a bit of power emanating from your musical instruments, and you find that the harp that you broke is fixed.
Yay! I pull it out and start playing. Fuck!
He breaks again. God damn it.
And now he pulls it out, and it breaks again. He's like, God damn it! And throws it on the ground and starts stomping on it.
That is the best thing that could have happened.
The best thing is I feel like Nilo Adept would find that hilarious as well.
Yeah.
This
You
is like
hear
the first
ethereal
time-
cackling.
This is like the first time you've seen Ogarth visibly angry. He's just stomping on this harp.
Oh my god.
Take a stick that's bigger than the jar and try to stick it down in it and see how far it goes.
Oh, okay, so the parts that go past the blackness,
Mhm.
those are gone.
Oh, I pull it out and it's gone?
Yes, the parts that went back past the blackness, they are gone.
This is fucking awesome.
Raph walks over to Hogarth. Puts a hand on his shoulder.
Everything
that
I
shit.
love dies.
Jar of
Says-
bottomless pit. Or destroying pit. Let's go with that. Hell yeah. That's so much.
And says,
Hogarth, let's go find your uncle.
okay. I pick up the broken lute and start tuning it.
Wasn't it a harp?
Yeah, harp, sorry. Oh, wait, no, I have a lute and a mandolin. So it
Yeah.
would've been the lute.
Well, the mandolin was the super cool one, so
Yeah, that's the one I
at
didn't.
least that one didn't break.
Alright, I'll put the broken lute in my backpack, pull out the mandolin, and try to play. Fuck!
I think this one suits you better.
Yeah, Hogarth kind of smiles and starts skipping. Walking towards singing a song about family and friendship and camaraderie. You see Bellator kind of like, he's still got that angry stomp forward, but he kind of like nods his head every once in a while and shakes it.
Yep, some of the anger disappears as he listens to Hogarth's song.
Because Hogarth is a cute little baby, how can you not smile?
Yep.
Exactly.
Everyone's sort of put into a good mood by Hogarth's song.
What is the name of your song?
Despacito.
That is so sad. Alexa, play Despacito.
Despacito Remix by Luis Fonsi, Daddy Yankee, and others.
Alright, guys, I think that's gonna have to be.
Alexa, stop.
That works. Yeah.
Okay, that's
I did not expect that to happen this session.
me
but-
neither. None of us did. Well, I mean, when he appeared on the map, I kind of figured.
The second I saw him on the map, I knew it was gonna happen.
I tried really hard.
I forgot that we had an even looser cannon than Raph.
What the fuck are you doing here? Oh, he killed Yorm? Grab!
The problem is our loose cannon can't go boom with that guy because he's fucking resistant to radiant damage.
Right?
If he wasn't resistant to radiant
No,
damage,
he's
I
not
would've
just
fucked him
resistant,
up.
he's
He got
immune.
to it. If he wasn't immune to radiant damage, I would have fucked him up.
Yeah, totally.
I mean, do you really expect the God Killer not to be immune to radiant damage?
Eh,
True.
well, it depends on the god. Some gods use necrotics, some use
You have a good
fire.
night, Raph.
We're,
Good night, everyone. Thanks for the game.
Yeah.